Records, baby. Yeah, bringing you the worst music in America. You know it. Hit me on Twitter at Mike Sean Radio. Yeah. I done been to IHOP, I done been to Waffle House, I done been to Diners too. I done been to Mama's house, but I swear nobody cook grits like you. Nobody cook grits like you. Nobody cook grits like you. Hey, hey, hey. Nobody cook grits like you. Nobody cook grits like you. It's 5 in the morning, still I'm snoring. She's making grits and eggs.
She's making those grits.
At 5 in the morning, we could only be about to eat 2 things.
She's making those grits.
Cholesterol is fine, but them grits is on my mind. You cook them so good, I can't deny. A heart attack is worth the ride. You make me wanna be home all the time. You're cooking them grits with steak at night. Can't be cooked by no beginner. Grits make I winner. Them grits make me kiss her. Grits all on my plate. Got my stomach full. Got me feeling great. I gotta kiss her. Grits all on my plate. Got my stomach full. Got me feeling great. I done been to Cracker Barrel, I done been to Cozy Kitchen, I done been to Denny's too. Had some women try to feed me, but I swear nobody cook grits like you. Nobody cook grits like you. Nobody cook grits like you. Hey. Nobody cook grits like you. Nobody cook grits like you. You better make the grits and make them right. I make you feel so good at night. If you make the grits and make them right, I make you feel so good at night. Just make the grits and make them right. I make you feel so good at night.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in.
We the worst records, baby. We about to create a perfectly horrible song. Y'all know I've been in the gym, and now all I wear is tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts. Yes, I do. Michael Sean wears tight shirts every day. I wear tight shirts because I'm working out some. And if I wear the right size, you won't see none of my little cuts in my arms or whatever. Short sleeve tight shirts in any type of weather. People talking trans when they see me in the street.
Your shirt's so tight, we can see your heartbeat.
Man, clown me if you want, I'm sticking to my guns. And when the summer comes, it's gonna be fun. You can crack jokes and treat me like a jerk, but one day you'll see my 6-pack right through my shirt. And even if I wanted to, I just can't stop. I just might rock an Ezekiel crop top.
Whoa.
What? Did I take it too far? What?
Yes.
Whatever. Tight shirts in the morning at work and when I grieve. I even wear tight pajama tops when I sleep. Tight shirts. Tight shirts. Yeah. Tight shirts. Come on. Tight shirts. Come on. Tight shirts. Tight shirts. Tight shirts. Every day. Tight shirts. Tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, Michael Sean and We the Worst Records, Pluto. Yeah, I can just feel it. I can feel it. It's got to be. It has to be. Friday. Oh, it has to be. Oh, how it has to be. It has to be Friday. God, it has to be Friday.
If you see me and you tryna see what's up, he wanna fuck with me, then I'ma have him stuck.
Friday, which means
it's about to go down. Friday.
Friday after a long week, Monday through Thursday, after you grinding it out, after you going through what you have to go through, after you have to make that money to pay those bills, every single bill, the cell phone bill, the rent, the mortgage, the card note, everything, baby, it's Friday. Whatever you doing, wherever you at, get your life together, get your energy right. You already know.
It's about to go down. Michael Sean and
the Takeover Legends are in the building. Oh, what is this? What am I doing? What is this right here? Oh, right here. You know he's on some shit when he's doing this shit right. Oh, what are you doing, Michael?
If you see me and you tryna see what's up, he wanna fuck with me, then I'ma have him stuck.
Oh, Dr. Aerosmith is in the building. Dr. Aerosmith is in here early. Good morning, Doctor. It's Friday. It's Friday.
it's about to go down. Michael
Friday. It is Friday. Everybody, get your mind right. How was your night last night? How was Friday Eve last night for you? How was Friday Eve?
Oh no, it's all good. It's all good. I actually I met a producer early this week, and I was listening to some of his stuff. You know, there's always people coming through the university. You know, big dreams end up doing big things. So I think I met somebody that's gonna be big in the game, and he gave me some beats. You know, he wasn't getting a studio. I said that's exciting. You know, it's always good to be around those dreamers. You know.
Are you telling me
it's about to go down? Michael
just trying to tell me?
No, you know, that's the best thing about this energy. Like the young people, they believe anything's possible. They always try to try new things, and they got their dreams are still alive. So you know, just being around those kind of people was refreshing. So now he gave me some beats. He's good. He's good at what he does. So.
Well, you spoke that word right there. You spoke that word. Anything is possible. The dreams are alive. People, no matter how old you are, no matter what your age is, it's going down. You got to keep that in, no matter what. Today is the first day of whatever you decided to be the first day of. Today is the first day of whatever you decided to be the first day of. If you decide to do 2 push-ups, it's the first day you getting in shape. If you decide to write down, write down your new blueprint to success, then today's the first day of starting that journey onto your successful mission on whatever it may be. I don't care what it is, whatever it is. Miss Clark, Miss Parker, Stacy Mitchell, Auntie Outside, K-Day, Queenborn 9, Ashley Newman, even Coco. If you decide to join the show on a regular basis, then today's your first day. Today's your first day of being back on the show.
It's about to go down. Michael Sean
there. I don't know when Jay Black's gonna pop on this joint. My night was cool. Everything was cool. I was down the rabbit holes. I was gonna put Conspiracy Fridays. I was gonna start putting Conspiracy Fridays because I got so many. There's so many. There's so many. I got locked and loaded, y'all. There's so many about Charlie Kirk. I got locked and loaded. But I put it up there. N.B.A. star Michael Porter, worth $200 million, goes half on the rent with his girl.
Oh, okay, half on the rent. Okay,
he said, I'll go half, and everybody is in an uproar.
Oh, well, I guess let me just go ahead and say. Normally, I say I don't want to smoke, but anything dealing with half the money, I want all the smoke. I wish I had been so smart. I wish I had been so smart.
This ain't even his woman. This ain't even his wife. This is his girlfriend.
He's being nice then.
And I'll play that clip later. I got some unks in here, some OGs in here that made me giggle. I got that. I'm in a giggle mood, a strong giggle.
Shout out to Unk Nation. Shout out to the unks.
I watched the show yesterday and I realized, Felix, you said some funny shit that we were talking and you had multiple funny clips. I was giggling. I'm mad at myself that I didn't giggle on the show when you were saying them. I'm mad when I was doing the list on people that I would die for. Mm-hmm. And you talked about.
Oh, he went back. He said, "He always do this with the hand."
You said because we said we were going to lunch. You said Michael Sean died for a burrito. Like he said,
oh yeah, the Chipotle show.
Yo, I was mad that I
didn't. This is hilarious though. Every time you do this is hilarious.
Right here.
Because there's nothing there. You just point to your hand, but everybody knows. It's like
It's the list. This is the list.
That's the list.
This
That's
is
the
the
list.
list right here. You're not on the list. Jay Black's in the building. What up, Jay Black? How was your night last night? Jay Black, how was your night?
Night was good. Night was good. I hollered. Sightman Cypher was talking. He sent me a photo.
Wait,
I
what
think
the
all
hell?
is good. I think all is
What the
good
hell is
now.
this? What the hell is this? What the hell? What the hell, Beyonce?
Oh wow!
I think all is good.
All is
Pause. What is
good.
this? What is this? What is?
Hey,
Use teddy bear now.
What?
Like you good now. Like
it's
What-
a
what
peace
in the-
offering. It's a peace offering, Doc. It's a peace offering. That's all it was.
Why it look like a piece of my love? The Fruity remix. What's going on? What?
Reach out and touch
I don't touch nothing. What's going on?
somebody's hand.
yeah, Cypher.
Make
what the hell's
this
going
world
on?
a
What the
better
hell?
place.
I think Cypher missed y'all. I think he missed
Yeah,
y'all.
yeah. That's because don't camera on it. Don't pause button it. It's a peace treaty. He can't find you. Now
Okay.
you want the particular picture you want on a peace treaty. Goodness gracious, he's trying to make peace. He's
He
trying.
made peace.
Put the guns down.
Am I a teddy bear in the picture? Like who?
Well, there's a teddy bear actually in the picture behind you. Okay, that's just a little strange. That was a little strange.
Teddy?
All right.
What? Teddy? What the Teddy Ruxpin? What the Teddy?
I don't know what that.
What the Teddy Beyonce?
It was a peace. It was a peace offering.
Peace offering. It was peace offering.
Oh man.
It was all
Oh,
good.
man.
Good morning,
Yeah,
Asha. Good morning,
Good
Asha.
morning, Asha Boo. Hey.
Good morning. Good morning. Good
Shelly,
morning.
what up?
Peace in the
Parker?
Middle East. Peace in the Middle East.
It looked like I was in the middle of that man's lap. I don't know about that one.
I don't think it was a lap. Was he on the lap?
We could have just been both in the picture. He could have peace sign in the middle with just both of us in the picture.
Oh, was he
That's
on
the
the
old
lap?
school Photoshop. He should have AI'd that joint.
Oh shit, he was on the lap. Put the picture back up. I'm trying to analyze this. Was he on the lap?
That's it, right? You know, AI can make them shake hands. AI can bring the picture to life, and just you can tell AI what to do with the picture. You know, you don't need to try. You don't even need to do all that nowadays. You can just say high five, and the AI will take it from there and make it happen. Like, Yeah. Tender hugs. I don't know about that. I don't know.
I don't know
I'm
why
not
I'm gonna play
co-signing
this
that.
drop. I don't know why.
She got big dash.
Sorry, that one. Yeah,
I don't know why I played that. I don't know why I played that.
I'm good on that one. I'm good on that.
No, but it's peace. It's peace. It's peace.
Look at the brotherly love and bro bond.
Yeah,
I just saw this. I didn't realize. I didn't even think about the whole. Oh, Coco.
You dumbass nigga.
What are you talking about?
Wow.
Oh yeah, my buddy and me, my buddy. Wherever I go, he goes. I remember that. That's what it looked like, right? Like some kind of Chucky doll, some black Chucky doll or something.
Coco's just trying to make peace. He's trying to put out the olive branch.
Wait, Coco Claus got people on his lap.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta ignore the position that you may have been sitting in. You have to ignore that. Let that go. You gotta be the bigger man.
There's bigger issues in the world, right?
There's bigger issues than you giving Coco a lap dance. There's bigger issues than that.
Yeah, he got the George Zimmerman hoodie on. He got what's going on over there?
You got Skittles in your pocket there, son. You got Skittles.
You're stupid. What?
He got that's the forensic sketch when they be like, what the man look like? He had a gray hood, he had glasses, did he look like this? That's him right there.
Trent said it. You guys look like dressed up cellmates. I added the dressed up. You're like,
Hey, why is his cheek near my forehead? Like what who does this? Like, yo bro.
I don't know. It was a piece.
Said, you know the cops don't respect nobody's personal space. You know how they. I don't consent to any searches or seizures or cheeks touching my forehead. I don't consent.
Oh man, Coco took the picture. Why are we taking the picture? He said,
What is you?
Sorry, I don't want to play no more. I'm sorry. It was an olive. It was a peach. It was a peach.
That was against my will.
It came in peace. Are you the father of this? Are you the father?
Yeah. It's just like Maury. Maury Povich said, yeah, put it on the Summer Jam screen.
it. No, y'all ruining this. This was a
I don't
moment.
consent.
This was a
I'm calling
moment.
it internal photo affairs. I need to call internal photo affairs.
Look,
Man.
now the picture's creepy.
Adobe.
It
I'm
went from
calling
an
Adobe.
olive. It went from an olive branch. And he's
That's
trying to make
olive oil.
it.
That's olive oil. That's
Man, it's
the organic Diddy stuff out going
Now it
on.
looks like he
That's
really did kidnap him and he was holding him hostage for money. Put the picture back up. Now it looks a whole different. Now it looks like
and you
now
better
it looks
smile.
like
And you better smile. You better smile. That's what it looked like.
now it looked like he kidnapped Dr. Aaron Smith and took him to Epstein Island, the black version. He was on the south side of Epstein Island. He wasn't even on the main.
It's Suge Knight, Five Heartbeats, Big Red vibes. Like you about to hang me off the balcony.
It's all bad.
Man.
The infamous words of Michael Jackson. What was that? In the infamous words of Michael Jackson, what? You want to be starting
something. To be starting something. Yeah.
Somebody text Coco. Somebody text Coco and tell him to get on these comments, Coco. I took it as a peace offering, Coco. Did I take it correctly? That was the peace offering of you trying to?
Lady Q, sir, it's always you. I thought I was being nice, Lady Q. I thought
I don't know how. All I heard was take that. I don't know how he took that, but all I heard was take that.
No,
I'm not.
Good morning, no, LaShawn.
I'm not going to. I'm not going to the Diddy party. I'm with Cat Williams. We against the Illuminati.
Anybody partaking and making jokes about this picture is foul, and I dedicate this song to you.
Fucking friends hate your bitches. And they're right. This ain't talking shit, no, that's just the facts.
Goodness. All right.
Good morning.
All I did was ask Jay how was his night. That's all I did.
Happy Friday.
This man is this man in his subconscious is an instigator. He starts something even when he doesn't mean to start something. This man was trying to show love and peace and was trying to do something different, and even that turned into instigating on destroying the pic. Put the pic back up. Why not?
I don't know. I'm not putting it up. No.
I'm good on it too, Jay. I'm good on it too.
Put the pic back up. Now Coco is deranged. Why did you send this, Coco? Now I'm on Fearless Aside. I've jumped.
My smile looking nervous. I got a hostage smile. That's a hostage smile.
You gonna talk about this shit about cops? You gonna talk about this shit about cops? I got you now.
Brother Dial.
Yeah, I got you now. You're gonna have to.
That's funny.
If you ever want to see Dr. Aaron Smith alive again.
Yo, what's that? That's the Boston Marathon. Ain't that the Unabomber? He got the Unabomber. He got the glasses and the hoodie.
He's the
find a picture.
Unabomber.
Google Unabomber forensic sketch or something. You gonna see the glasses, the hoodie. That's the look it is. The Unabomber had that face, and they was like, "This is who he looking for." Did they find him?
All right.
Did we just solve a mystery?
R. Kelly has the same teddy bear. Trendsetter wants to play. Everybody wants to play now. God, what are we doing?
What up,
Super Parker? I thought she. What up? What up,
Tawana? My bestie, Tawana.
Don't say hi to Tawana. That's the guy you defended. See, I saw that when I rewatched the show. I was like, yeah, Jay Black really came out his face and said, yeah, he got a side chick. He said it confidently too. He said it confidently.
Tawana know I be playing. That's my bestie.
No, I almost recorded the clip. You're lucky I wasn't diabolical. I was about to record the clip and just play it again. Do we need to take?
You about a teddy bear? You about a teddy bear the clip? That's what I call. Yo, he teddy bear. He
All right, so we got wedding refunds. We got cell phones. We got all types of conspiracy theories. Can't trust Jay Black anymore. He probably was instigated with this pick. He did. He
definitely did.
She's been an ally of mine for years. See, I didn't know she taking shots.
No, you're not part of the UN. You're not part of the UN anymore. You're like Trump. You dropped out. You left. You're gone.
You dropped out everything.
Too much.
We're glad that the olive branch has been extended. Peace in the Middle East. It was, Asha. It was till we started analyzing this picture. We were like, I don't know if this is peace. I don't know.
What's that Law and Order, Matt? Dun dun. The Law and Order. My name's Chris Hansen.
I don't know.
So you said we got a lot of
That's all I hear when I see the picture. That's all I hear. That's all I hear.
Ash
That's all
Bass,
you hear.
I'm not on Tawana's list no more. I'm off her list now.
Yeah, you're not on it. They took
I
you
can
up.
get back on it though. See, I can
You
get back
can't
on
get
it.
on it
No,
brother.
Lord.
This is all Phyllis was hearing when his pick was here taken.
All right, we could be cool again next week. So she's gonna be taking shots all the day. Okay.
Oh no,
Well,
Tawana,
it's Friday. Next week is coming right up. It's Friday.
Tawana, you ain't gonna be cool with him next week because I'm gonna have that clip locked and loaded. The time once you say, nah, I think I'm cool with you. Oh, he probably got he definitely got a side chick.
One comment does not erase all
Can
the
change
years.
it all. Can change it all.
It
Can
don't.
change it all. Yeah, it does. It
It
does.
doesn't.
I told you it looked like he was being kidnapped, robbed. I can't unsee it. You can't unsee it now.
Alone, y'all stop. I should not be adding on. It's over. Leave my man.
Yeah, nah, we see what it is. We see what it is.
Yeah, he's good.
All right, so I gotta let's start it off to catch a predator. Yeah, Trent said he wants to keep going. He wants to keep going. He wants to keep going. Okay, go all my energy. I shouldn't have laughed that hard. That was too much. So for all the dads who want to know, I'm just gonna play this clip. I want to think because some people don't like this clip. Some people don't like what this young lady is saying. I reposted it. I ain't give a damn. But I reposted it. Let me see where let me see where I got it. Oh no, there it is. Here it is. This is a clip, young lady talking about her dad. And I liked it, but some people had a problem with it. But go ahead. This is the clip right here.
Why do you love your dad? What do your dad do? I'm about to tell you. If you don't want to buy me something, that's okay. My dad will. If you don't want to talk to me every 5 minutes, that's okay, because my dad will. If you don't want to text me back, that's fine, because my dad will. If you don't want to stay on the phone with me for an hour, that's okay, because my dad will. If you don't want to buy me food or buy me what I want, that's okay, because my dad will. If you don't love me, that's okay, because what? My dad will. If you don't believe me, that's okay, because my dad will.
So some people had a problem with that clip. Listen. If you're a dad,
what was the problem?
I don't know. There was a whole bunch. I should have got the comments. I just want to let y'all know something. Every man who has a daughter wants his daughter to repeat that same speech to everybody. Once in the morning, once in the afternoon, and once before bed. I don't need you for nothing. Because whatever you claim you're not doing, my dad will. Some people like that. If a guy had that said to him about his mom, he'd be called a mama's boy. Y'all call him mama's boys.
Hold up. How old was the young lady? Looked about 13 or 12. What do you mean?
Yeah, if a boy, they were like, when like there was a controversy, like if that of a boy would have said, my mom will, that would have been taken as this is what you're setting up. You're raising a mama's boy and all this other stuff. Listen, whatever you want.
It wasn't a boy saying it though.
But they said they tried to flip. You know how these comments get? It goes from one angle to another angle.
But what's the point of flipping it if there's no flip involved? Like there's no reason to flip it. That's like somebody saying something in America. Somebody be like, if they was in North Korea, they're not. What do you mean? What are we flipping it for? We just flipping everything? Well, if that was a man on this period, there's no flip.
I was with my mom. LaShawn said, "What's the problem? I don't understand. People be reaching."
That's wild. The flip is wild. We just flipping everything.
I put it on my story. I say I put facts on facts. This is what I need each one of my daughters to understand. Whatever they won't do, I'm doing. Don't worry about it. You don't need nobody for nothing. Well, do you? No, let me stop. Go ahead. You don't need nobody for nothing. You'll be just fine. You ain't gotta depend on these motherfuckers for nothing.
Who really wants to navigate this world alone, though?
Yeah, but you can navigate it with the person that treats you accordingly. You don't navigate it with somebody because you think you need something from them. You don't navigate somebody because you feel like I don't get this in the world, but this person. That's how we con y'all into relationships. That's how we get y'all. We see the vulnerable point. We see what you lacking, and all we do is make believe that we're gonna fill that void. This is the past, Mike. This is the past, Michael Sean. And we fill the void at 13. That's cool. She shouldn't need to say it at 13. But as an adult, would a dude be okay with that? Well, hey, there goes. There goes the opposing that you want.
No, you're saying, but as an adult, no, I know. If she 90% of the things I did and said at 13 aren't okay as an adult because I was 13.
That's actual fact. But
Like
I want
we
you
could
to
do that with everything all day. Yo, well, it's okay for you to go to the bathroom in your diaper because you're 3. Yeah. And if I was 30, it'd be a clinical problem. Luckily for me, I'm not 30, I'm 3. So what are we talking about?
but
Like,
but even at 30, I don't want you to say that. I don't want you to have to make a speech about it. But I want you in the back of your head to know that the safety net is here. That I'm
yeah, I
here.
want you to be married with your own kids saying that by the time 30, be honest with you.
If something were to happen, guess who? As long as I breathe, guess who's here?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. And then when you have kids, I want them to say that about the father of the kids that you have with him. I want them to feel the same way. I want them to feel the same security. If I'm ever blessed to have grandkids, I want the father to be in that situation where their kids go, "Yup, dad got me." That's what I want. That's what I want. Now, if it doesn't happen, I'm still there. It don't matter. Things get flipped. If a woman is talking about a man will say, that goes for women too, blah, blah, blah. Go make your own post. Yeah, TP, it is what it is.
And I believe she should say that as an adult. She just shouldn't say that as a married adult. Once she gets married, she's given away and the dynamic changes and the priorities and hierarchy changes. Then it's the husband's responsibility. But if she ain't got no husband, whether you're adult or not,
and I know
if your daughter's 20 in college, that's what you should be saying.
And I know what Doc is saying, and I agree with that. But understand, if he fuck up, guess who's still here? I'm eternal.
Yes, but I'm not going to put that front and center because I've been through that personally, and that's not cool.
You shouldn't throw that.
It's not cool. Like during the giving away type energy to be like, I'm here though to give it. Like don't do that. Don't do that. Like trust it, give her away fully. If it doesn't work out, since she's been saying since she's 13, she already knows it doesn't need to be said. I got that. But I've seen people be like, second he messes up, come on back. Like don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't be that.
Asha said, I think the comments were saying that one day that might make it hard for a future husband, just like a mama's boy could make it hard for a future.
It should be real hard. It should be hard.
Don't that breed those individuals? I don't need nothing from you. And then don't that be challenging, difficult people for no reason? Is that not breeding that person?
She didn't say nothing. She listed very specific things. She only listed about 5. She didn't say I don't need to have babies.
But you know the women have a long list.
If you don't want to get me pregnant, if you don't want to raise kids with me, my dad will. No, she ain't saying none of that. She needs a husband. She needs a lover. She needs a friend. She all that stuff. She did not say. She didn't say my dad's gonna be this. My dad. No.
KT said that's how I was with my dad. Laugh out loud, even now a little bit. Listen, let me just say this. I'm gonna say a blanket statement. I hate saying these blanket statements. Dudes, and it can cause a problem, but I'm gonna say dudes act differently when they know you got backup. Dudes act differently when they know you got an option. Dudes act differently when they know they can't wild out on you because there's going to be repercussions. Dudes act differently. They act differently when that door closes and they decide to point their finger in your forehead. They think twice before sticking that finger in your forehead talking that shit when they know that there's a phone call that could be made. That's just a human. I don't know if it's right. I don't know if it's wrong. That's just what it is.
Ms. Clark said you're over the top, Mike. Her point was that 13-year-olds that dialogue is unnecessary. What 13-year-old boy is she talking to like that?
She's talking to the world. I don't need your acceptance. I don't need your phone calls. I don't need it. And at 13, you shouldn't. You should have everything you need in that house. Exactly, Mike. Have in the back of your mind, I always have a safety net. I want to give you a way into a relationship that's healthy.
She's going to be single at 50, though.
Who cares? Because there are people who are not single at 50 who are living in a house that are miserable right now. Who are looking out the window with tears going like, oh, my God, what did I get myself into? I have no way out. Help someone. Go upgrade. Help someone. Help me get out of this. It would be fine if I was still here. Kirsten, I was too, and would be if he was still here.
Good morning, Tosh. Shorty doo-wop.
But those are the different things. Miss Clark got a problem. Ego and pride much. These are exactly, Mike. Sometimes men act differently when they know, fathers, brothers, cousins aren't around. No, that's a fact. I've seen it. Not sure what you're talking about, but seeing Miss Jones' 90s Girl show last night in the Oh, you went to the 90s Girls, Joy. Did you say what's up to her?
In Atlanta? Did you walk? Yeah, she know you, Tosh. said you sort of do.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope.
He's our
I hope
ATL
you
with
got to get
Tim.
a picture with her and stuff like that. I hope you went up to her and said what's up. She would definitely appreciate. She would have appreciated that. Ty. So yeah, that was the first thing that went on. I thought it was dope. But you know, the
I
internet can
thought,
take anything.
yeah.
You thought
Yeah.
what?
No, I saw this clip. It made me think about how people minds, but I know you got a whole direction. But
No, go ahead. This we got
it made me wonder. I was watching this clip. If somehow I stumbled on this Facebook, so it was. Have you ever been in a scenario where you something is off, but you follow along with other people?
Yeah,
like
I saw this. I saw this. This is,
I, I thought this was very interesting. And like, well, what would
this video should terrify you. She's part of an experiment, but she doesn't know it. You see, these people are in on it. So every single time they hear a beeping noise, they stand up. It only takes until about the third time before she folds and stands for no reason. Now here's where it gets really crazy. One by one, each one of the people leave the room. And now she's all by herself. And the same beeping noise goes off, and look, she stands. Now they bring somebody new in that was not a participant. Remember, she wasn't a participant. She stands up. At first, he ignores her. He asks why. She says everybody was doing it, so she thought she was supposed to. He doesn't quite understand what's going on, but look what he does. He stands. More new people come in, and they all start to stand as well. And remember, all of this started from some fake-ass rule that made no sense. And this experiment is exactly why you should think for yourself. This is how bullshit spreads. One person does it, and then everybody else follows without asking any questions. Then it becomes a new normal. This is messed up because this is exactly how families pass down bad habits and how entire cultures can be built on lies. Critical thinking is so important because once you stop thinking, you're no longer living your life. You're just another sheep in the herd.
I don't know why that was interesting to me.
I had that video. I just didn't download it for today. That is exactly what y'all get mad at me, and I keep saying, why do we do this? See, it's a simple thing. Are you the person that says, why do y'all keep getting up when the sound comes on? That's a simple thing you do. Why y'all keep getting up? Like, what's the point?
Sean, so she would ask questions.
When this government says they're anti-woke, that is a simple, basic 1 + 1 = 2, what they don't want. They don't want you to ask the question, why the hell do y'all keep getting up every time that sound comes on?
But you thinking you missing out on something's going to happen, so you may start to do it. Because usually the first time you think it's odd. The second time you paying attention now. By that third time, you trying to decide, am I getting up? Am I leaving? Am I going to ask questions? Usually you get the first two off. Because the first one, you just like, oh, that was odd. Second one is like, wait, now you got my attention. But I don't know if I would have got up or not. Like, wait, what the fuck? Like,
I know. I would have asked, why do y'all keep getting up when this noise comes on? And if somebody wouldn't have gave me a right answer, I'm like, okay.
You would have stayed sitting down.
I was like, y'all keep getting up then. Like, if nobody can tell me why you doing it, if somebody said, I don't know, I'm gonna go, oh, okay. If somebody says the shit, well, everybody else has been getting up, so I would have been like, that they on some dumb. But listen, get ready to go. Roll your eyes at me. This is why y'all celebrate Christmas. This is why y'all celebrate Christmas, because somebody told you to. That's why y'all celebrate Christmas. Nobody ever said why. And then when they gave you the long history on why, you're like, oh, so what does that have to do when you give me this long story about Jesus being born? What does that have to do with this and all the stuff that we do? I saw this video, but my first daughter would be, let me go out, get out of here.
Let me get out of here.
These people standing up for no reason. I have questions. Nobody asks why. I'm looking at them like they're crazy. Yes.
At first you are, LaShawn. At first. But
hold on, LaShawn, I'll make it deeper. How about everywhere you go, when this sound comes on, people stop either and look up or get up. Everywhere you go. When this sound happens, when you go to work, when the minute you walk outside your house, when the noise hits, everybody stops. That's what they make you do. This is how cults are started, following without reason, explanations, or questions. Nope. People are
That's
quick
just
to
how
say.
it's done. Yeah, that's how it's done. You know, that's
But that's
always
how
the
it's done.
response. That's how it's done.
No, listen, and Asha, I agree with you. Let me tell you something. We can't. I've always been fascinated how people call things cults. But for many years, when I went to school, I had to get up and put my hand on my heart and say words to a flag.
Mandatory.
Mandatory.
Put your hand over,
But we call everything else a cult. We go to war for a flag. We kill people for a flag. We cheer when we win wars against other countries for a flag. But we got the nerve to call things a cult.
Do they still do that in school with the Pledge of Allegiance?
No, they don't. But at sporting events, what does everybody do? Everybody gets up, and God forbid you don't get up.
Ooh.
Of course, holidays don't need to be
Holidays
celebrated.
don't need to be celebrated.
Of course, holidays.
If that's the case, y'all, she's part of the problem. Everyone, we part of the survey.
Yeah, we are part of the problem. Why in the hell would people give their kids money for losing a tooth? Explain to me why you did that.
Because I think because it's a milestone that's happening and occurring. It gives them something to look forward to because it's going to keep happening to encourage them to allow.
Who told you that? Who told you that? Who explained that to you?
I mean, it's just common sense, ain't it?
What is common sense about rewarding them? Wait, what is common sense? Do you give somebody money when they get their period? When your daughter gets their first period? Do you give a boy? Do you give a boy? Do you give a boy a reward? Do you put money under his pillow when he has his first wet dream? No.
It's not tangible. That's not like a physical item.
It's nature. Like, your tooth fell out because of nature.
Questioning trying to leave.
Would have me questioning trying to leave, pledging your loyalty to a flag. No, but back to the tooth fairy. Why in the world did we take part in that? Because we were told.
I think it's milestones.
It's not a milestone. It's nature. Your tooth is falling out because of nature. Nobody gives you money for your first gray hair. Nobody gives you money. You don't put money under a child's pillow when they first start walking.
Tooth fairy.
The tooth fairy is steeped in mythological from past cultures. Hey, everybody's part of a cult. Whether you like it, I don't mean to offend nobody, but everybody's part of a cult.
I think he's doing the other one.
Yes, you do, Mike. A whole basket of stuff when you get your first. Well, that didn't happen in my house.
See, y'all didn't do the tooth fairy in your crib growing up?
No. She said menstrual, her first menstrual. And I don't see any cards. I don't see any cards at the CVS for the first menstrual. Maybe they are now. I've never seen the menstrual section. But first menstrual.
When your girls got their first cycle, y'all didn't celebrate that as a milestone?
What are we gonna celebrate? What are we gonna do? Get a cake?
They becoming a young adult.
What, you gonna blow out tampons? What are we doing? I'll say this: we follow traditional things we don't know. Why actually a lot deeper than people know. Yeah, these traditions be a lot deeper, but we just follow them because we heard the beep and we all got up.
We stood up. Beep.
If you only knew the history behind Bugs Bunny and what Bugs Bunny really was, the story of how Bugs Bunny was created, you'd be like, what was I looking at? People create cult-like behavior even with football games, sporting events. You have little kids that are not even 2 years old screaming for the Eagles or their favorite team, conditioning for sure. It's everything, Asha.
Yeah.
It's everything, Asha.
She's 2 and she's doing the Eagles chant. Eagle, like, yeah.
Asha, it's churches too, boo. It's churches too.
Ooh, don't put no church in there, Mike. Stop. You know,
it's churches too, boo. And you know I love you, Mike. Our schools do still say the pledge. I don't require my students to stand or salute only if they want to. I don't feel like honoring fam that has served. I do. I do it. I feel like honoring fam that served, but not always.
So in her school, they still play the pledge.
Everything's a cult. Everything has cult structure to it. Everything has cult structure to it. So calling something a cult, I laugh and giggle. I don't see holidays like this. I don't see following relationship rules like this. Some things deserve celebration. Dr. Aaron said, what's good?
I wonder what's the psychology part behind the standing up. I played the clip, Doc. I don't know if you saw it where the
I
study.
did. I was watching. Oh yeah, I love stuff like that because I've swam upstream in society for many years, where I've been the only one seeing the woman in the red dress in the Matrix, and everybody looking at me while I'm swimming upstream, like why are you going in that direction? And then they start pushing against you and becoming the current that doesn't allow you to be an individual. The mob mentality takes over. And just because they can't figure out why they're doing what they do, they stop anybody else from doing something different. So that's what usually happens. They would have ended up turning on a person who didn't stand up. And that's how they had lynchings and witch burnings and all that. They started killing people who didn't, obey, even though they didn't know why they were obeying. It's happened many times in history throughout different
Lady
cultures.
Q got a whole basket of something. What she said, she got a basket of. I definitely got a whole basket. Auntie took me shopping when I started. It's just nature.
But I guess girls is different. They celebrate their cycles,
But
man.
that's what human beings do. We turn nature into a celebration of whatever. Like, cool, that's what you want to do. But like I said, I don't see no greeting cards. I only happy first menstrual cycle at the CVS. But if you do, you do. God bless. I ain't got no problem. But when people call other things cults, they say, "Oh, those are cults." Man, please, we all part of cults.
Everything.
We just go by how they break their shit down. Everything is questionable. Everything. But yeah, I saw that. But the first thing I want to go back to the point is, all she had to do was ask the question, "Why are you getting up?"
Why are you getting up?
That's it.
But they didn't know, right?
Yeah, they didn't know.
Well, she was the only one not a part of it, so everyone else was in on it.
In the beginning, they knew.
In the beginning. Yeah, in the beginning. So, but after they even all left, she kept doing it. So while they were all going to beep having, she still stood up. So when the next person come in, he like, "Yo, what's good?" She's like, "I don't know, something that they do here."
Look, people get mad when people say stuff like question everything. If people get mad at you for questioning something, there's a problem. Question everything. Why? Why? On my check stub, right? It had sick day hours. Sick day hours. Why? Why are we calculating how many sick days I have? But when I call out, I just don't get paid for the time. I need to know why. Then I find out. Then I found out that you have to bring a doctor's note and you can use your sick time. But most of the people didn't even ask. So that means if you don't have health insurance, you have to pay $60 to go to urgent care. So you have to pay to have a sick day. So you have to pay $60 in order to take your days off. But nobody wanted to ask that question.
Or just know somebody. Or generic note.
No, go to the boss and say why.
Stop being a Grinch, Mike. That's what Ms. Clark said.
That is the word that y'all use for people who don't want to celebrate shit that people just told you to celebrate. Don't get mad at me.
Well, post that clip. Post that link I just sent you, Jay, because that link is right on time. It's the book. It's a copy of the book African People and European Holidays: A Mental Genocide. That's the book 2 of that series. Isha Kamusa Barashango. He's like a famous Afrocentric scholar, but he's been talking about this stuff for a long time. How it literally destroys our minds based on all these occult connections and everything else, to they gods and
okay, I put it in the chat.
Days of the week, the how they name the months and all that other stuff. How we worshiping Thor and Thoth and the Norse gods and consumerism and all that. Yeah. So some people do agree. Some people do agree. It's not just being a Grinch, but it's a problem that we celebrate these holidays.
It's an absolute scam and it's a problem. But they use this all the time, y'all. They use this all the time. If they say you're being a bad parent and they bring your kids into something, they always use it that's good parenting to help your kid. You want your kid to be happy. That doesn't make your kid happy. Your kid is trained. You're training your kid to be happy by rewarding them with stuff. And I told you, I wish I would have had the courage to do what I wanted to do with Christmas. I don't fuck with Christmas.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't no difference between celebrating Sweet 16s and
absolutely.
Mike did.
Absolutely. And do you know how crazy I still think it is?
Yeah, I think a lot of men are in that tough position. Because I agree, we would have did a whole lot less, especially when I be reading in the Bible to be like, do not take a tree and cut it down and bring it in your house. And I'll be like, well, what about why are we doing this then every year? If the Bible says literally don't do this.
Put that one back up. Just to let you know I'm consistent. Put that one back up. She said, when I was in Catholic school, I refused to genuflect and kneel in front of a statue. I was in the office a lot. You teaching us not to worship idols, but you want me to kneel down to a statue. How about this? Once again, I'm not telling nobody not to go to church. The Catholic Church did a lot for my dad. Ain't gonna lie. Did a lot. Him being a part of the church affected him in a positive way. Him and my mom affected them in a positive way. So I want to state that. I don't want to give one side of the story. But when a priest came here, he came for a dinner and he came here. That's exactly the question I asked. I was 16 years old, and that's exactly what I asked him. Just to let you know, I don't play this game. You think I'm just lying about asking people when the sound comes on and asking people. I said, how do you tell us not to worship idols, but you tell us to pray to saints and you tell us to kneel in front of statues? And he had this long, drawn-out answer that didn't answer my question.
Politician.
And thanks to my dad, because my dad, after I asked the question, you know what my dad said? I'm glad you asked that question. I want you to be who you are. If you have questions, ask them.
Like Afro Queen said, question everything is her motto.
Like real talk.
Are the takeover legends a cult? It's a weird cult.
Well, you ain't got to go through no ceremonies. Yeah, we don't make you. As long as you follow the one, we got one cult rule. First Friday of the month is Cash App Friday.
It's a secret society. All we ask is trust.
And that's voluntary. Remember, that's voluntary. So we don't even do the cult thing right here. We do nothing fully right here. My mom was, I'm not questioning why people running. I'm just running like as when I get somewhere safe. Yeah, I mean, but that's when you're in danger. Doc, don't get started with the months. I'll tell people how October the 10th month. We learned in school October is the 8th month. There's a whole lot that they just tell us.
October's the 8th month. No, listen, I never heard that though, for real. But all right, but I digress. All
right, so let's get to this. N.B.A. Star Michael Porter Jr. Was on a podcast, and come to find out, the man worth $200 million. Him and his girlfriend, he split the rent with her. He split. Here we go. The little something.
Not worth $200 million and was splitting rent with your girlfriend.
You talking about that I should pay for the whole thing?
Absolutely. Hold on. $200 million deal and you were splitting rent with your ex-girlfriend?
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about? The right decision. You worth $200 million. Her rent was probably $3,000, bro.
Okay, but
she
look,
killing herself to make that. To make half, and then she always with you.
But look,
how is she even
if you willing?
That
Okay. So basically, she's looking around. she's looking around for her apartments, and she came across one, but it was way out of her price range. It was like double what she could afford. So I was like, this is really nice. I want you to be able to stay here. I want to be able to pull up and stay here. You know what I'm saying? Like, what can you afford? And I'll split it. I'll pay the rest. So
right.
I ended up.
So he said he'll pay the rest. And then what happened was they broke up 6 months later. And then he was like, the dilemma was, do I keep paying it even though we broke up? And dude was like, why don't you just pay her for the year? Just pay her the rest of the rent for the year and whatever. So that was to give you the full context. It was longer than that. Yeah. But I don't know. All right, two things. Number one, the young lady was looking at something out of her price range.
Mm-hmm.
That's your first mistake. If it's out of your price range, because you happen to be dating somebody worth $200 million,
she's dating a baller.
Does that mean that is now in your price range?
He knew what he was going to do. She said, I like this one, though.
Now, and this is what when Monty was like, well, Stephon Diggs ain't the word. This is why dating these dudes is this. He knows his leverage. He knows he don't even have to pay the entire rent. If he says, I'll pay half on your dream condo, he got you. And then when he breaks up with you, because there's no paperwork, you're just going on his word. Now you got to, now you out there on it. Now he did say later on, he said, I gave him my word. If I give you my word that I'm going to do it.
For how long?
He said the year. He said, if I give you my word.
He owe her that.
Then if I say I'm going to pay it for the year, because he made specific. He specifically said, no matter what happens, I'm going to pay it for the year. So he was being flaky just on even having the discussion.
Oh, so he promised to pay for the whole year, but they broke up. Okay.
Yeah.
No, yeah, he should have paid for the year.
I'm paying not till the lease is up. I'm paying for the year.
I think he is. I think he just paying every month, but she want him to put it all up at front. He like, nah, because if she ain't acting right, I ain't going, you know.
And you see, LaShawn, that statement right there. This is why I warn women, stop doing this. It's because it's contingent on his money. You are contingent on a boyfriend's money. You're contingent on a boyfriend's money.
Well, they thought they was gonna be together though. That's forever. You know, that's how I go relationships. The goal is when you get into it, you're not thinking y'all gonna break up 6 months later. You think, oh, this my baby, this my man, and we're gonna be together forever.
Are you 17?
Women think that at 40, at 30, at 50.
Then stupid dummy, stop thinking it. When it comes to your finance, if you're thinking it on, I want this to be fine. Don't put your finances involved in something.
You ain't never had a co-signer on a car growing up?
I don't even know why you would ask me, because you know I didn't. I don't even know why I'm
just saying in general, people get co-signers. I need help I'm buying this crib. I need a co-signer for this mortgage. Y'all know I'm paying for it, but your credit is just better. I got the income, but you got the credit. Like people help people out.
Is it my wife? Is it my daughter?
But if you're in a relationship, y'all plan on being together. You're not going. That's like people having prenups and all that. The goal is you're going in on it thinking y'all going to be together. So I can see how accepting that, hey, we're together. This is my spot. You're going to help me out with this, and you committed to the year. And I know you're good for it. You got 200 mil. I can see how somebody would go.
You can see how the delusion that we live in, that we actually live in this delusion that we're going to say the N.B.A. basketball player worth $200 million who's on the road most of the year, who I met him at parties and clubs, okay. It's delusional.
Fumbling the bag though. She fumbled that.
Fumbled the bag thoroughly, and because you
in that relationship,
because if you want to play this game, you are going to have to be compromised. If you want him to pay that rent for the rest of the year, guess what? You better act accordingly.
Yeah. But Lady Q, but that's a form of control because we played the rest of the clip. He's just trying to control her.
Yes.
That's all that is.
Her apartment.
Yes.
And she came across one that was way out of her price range. It was like double what she could afford. So I was like, this is really nice. I want you to be able to stay here. I want to be able to pull up and stay here. You know what I'm saying? Like, what can you afford? And I'll split it. I'll pay the rest. So
right.
I ended up doing that, and I was like, "Yo, whatever happens," and I want the people's advice on this too, because I'm curious.
Yeah, I'm gonna give. I am the. So
basically, bro, I said whatever happens in this relationship for the next year, I'm committed to paying this rent.
You're a year by year guy. You committed to the N.B.A. year by year. You committed to.
Because I'm like, I don't know if we're gonna be together. I don't know if this is my wife. I don't know if it's not. So I'm like, okay, for this next year, I got you. Whatever happens, we can break up. I got you for this next year. I'll split rent with you.
You can into it with the wrong mindset, though.
I know, but brother, I don't know. I just didn't know. So then we end up breaking up 5-6 months into the rent, and basically that's where I'm at now. Where I'm like, man, do I keep helping her out, or is it cooked?
So, have you paid your half of the rent? How does that work if you blocked on shit?
No, we were in a little bit of communication. She ended up hitting my phone asking for the bread.
Hell yeah, she gonna
which I don't blame her because she went into that apartment not being able to afford it, and I gave her my word. So
why you just don't send her half for the rest of the year?
Because she need to act right month to month, nigga.
Oh,
that was toxic. That was mad toxic.
No. You are in a toxic. You are in a toxic game that you're playing off the door. When you decided to get into an apartment that you can't afford, and the only reason you're in there is because he has $200 million, you're already in a toxic game, people. You already in a toxic game.
That could be true too.
And when you
that last line was foul. That last line was foul. That last line was foul.
Well, because you can't have Negroes there.
She need to act right month to month. God, dog, bro.
Why does a marriage end up? Why does a marriage break up? Because somebody didn't act right. Because two people didn't act right.
But he gave his word already. So that's
you gave your word in church and somebody didn't act right.
Good point.
Yeah, you gotta try your best even after to honor your word. Like
listen.
If I say I'm gonna pay, to me that's different. If I say I'm gonna pay you,
yes,
I'm paying you.
You're right.
I don't care about how you act. I'm paying you because of my word. I got to keep my word. You could be foul.
Because you are using rules.
If she sweat it out,
you're using rules. You're using rules that I would use. But in the game that you're playing, there are different rules. And this is why I be trying to tell y'all women. And I be trying to tell y'all men.
I agree with what you're saying about the
But words don't mean nothing in this game. Words don't mean nothing in this game.
Your word is your bond.
Yeah, his word should still.
People gave their word that they wouldn't cheat. I'm sorry. The word got broke. And Doc, I agree with you because I would just pay.
Gotta pay.
I would just pay.
Don't say I'm gonna pay to the end of the year. And
I want to know why they broke. It was controlling from the beginning, and who allowed the control? Who allowed them to be controlled? She allowed him to control her by going into a place that she couldn't afford, and she moved in anyway because he was gonna take care of half, and she ain't have the money. She wanted to play the controlling game when it was convenient. You want to play this game? This is how it goes. This is how it goes.
They was gonna be together though. She did everything was great and lovey-dovey. They were still going on.
Can we stop with the delusional shit? The majority of your relationships, let's be clear, are not going to work, people. Let's be clear. The majority of relationships that you enter, 99% of the joints that you enter are not going to work. There's going to be one. So stop living this delusional life.
They supposed to live their life like that, thinking, "Oh, this ain't gonna work." So you supposed
I'm supposed to live my financial life. My financial life. I'm supposed to live like that. Listen. I'll take a chance with my heart because I know. Hey, this may not work, but I want to try. But I'm not taking a financial chance with you. That's her fault. Depending on him. I had my own money since a teen, buying my own clothes, getting my hair done on my own. And if it was allowed at my age, I would have had my own home.
Well,
that was done. Mike, you're right. Don't go into something you can't afford. But she wanted it. The eyes got big and she wanted to live the life.
My man got 200 mil. He playing the N.B.A. We good over here. Y'all just hating and jealous because I got a good dude over here. We gonna be together forever.
Well, it must be nice to not be able to afford a $2,000 apartment, but be able to get a partner worth $200 million. Because we got to be, like I always say, 6 feet, 6 figures just to date a broke bitch. But it must be nice the other way around to not even have money for your rent, but to be able to snag a $200 million person. Because I know the other way around, if I can't pay my rent, I'm not getting Oprah. Like, let's just mention that too, while we always flipping everything. So we want to do both sides like we did with 13-year-old. Let's both sides this too. Nobody mentioned that. Nobody mentioned, damn, this broke bitch done snapped a multi-millionaire. Ain't got something. Men can't do that.
You ain't getting Carly Red. You ain't getting Hazel E. You ain't getting none of these.
None of them.
The bottom of the barrel.
Like, yeah, I get paid once a month. Once a month? Did he just say he gets paid once a month? I get paid every night. What you make a month?
Of the day. If people's word were their bond, we did not need the court system. People go back on their words. Listen, I think it's foul because I'm just that person. If I say, listen, this is the stupidity. She actually, by the story I'm hearing, didn't even get him to put his name on the lease. Because if he put his name on the lease, they would have both been responsible.
Yeah.
Well, he was
he would have some power then too, though. So
he would have had some power then too. But you ain't even got it where this is going to be on your credit, and they can go after
then
both
he
of us.
Broke the lease. He could have went there and signed that.
He could have broke the lease.
I said leasing office. Secretary started acting right. He went downstairs to leasing office and be like, "This is over.
I need to get off this."
Yeah, no, you moving out.
But I'll be trying to give y'all the reality of the reality. When you get into these situations, you got to play the game till what? Women, you got to play till what? Till you get pregnant.
Great comeback. He said, you gotta be 6 foot. What'd you say, Doc? You gotta be 6 foot and something to do.
Yeah, 6 figures, all of that, just to grab a brokey.
She was cooked from the beginning.
In most cases, Dr. Smith is right. I've seen guys pull off the shot the Ryan Banks. He probably
Kevin Federline. There's some people out there that
there's guys.
But usually there's a dude with a brand new car at the bus stop, like LL Cool J and a roundaway girl, and she got attitude.
Yeah, you're right on that.
It's your walking.
But this is the evil game. If you get into a situation like that, this is the game. Women, you don't win till you get pregnant by the $200 million dude. When you're in this game.
Oh yeah,
that shouldn't be the goal, but I get that.
No, stop with the goal. I'm giving you what the game
some
is.
Say until you get married. Some say until you get married.
The Travis Hunter effect. You say until she got.
This is the game. You either now the goal, the Powerball is you get married and then you have the kid. That's the Powerball.
Yeah.
That's the gold medal. That's the gold medal. Now, bigger than the gold medal, the Powerball is if you have multiple kids.
Ooh.
Powerball is if you move to LA and you live with him, because off the door you get half of his shit.
Different laws, different rules there.
But then they get mad when people snap and everybody making headlines because you took everything from somebody.
But if you dumb enough not to act right and you can't afford to where you can't afford where you live, and you had the nerve to have protected sex, girl, you ain't played this dirty game right.
And it is a dirty game because some people, when they lose their money and they lose their house and they lose their dog and they lose their tools and they lose their classic car, they do come back and kill everybody. So Powerball all you want, but let's not act like there's not a dark side to this game.
It's all dark.
You want to take something from somebody? Everybody ain't built to handle you taking everything from them. Everybody is not built. My son's best friend was the woman who had that famous case. Some people might even remember the case. The woman who got shot in the Dunkin' Donuts park in the drive-thru. It was like a year and a half ago.
Yes,
it was like some love
was
triangle.
all over the news.
That was my son's best friend's mom. Blew her brains out.
Yeah.
Everybody ain't built to even deal with regular emotions, let alone you stealing everything from them. Like, so when people play that game, girl, all you gotta do. Then he kicks the door in and kills everybody. And it's like, oh, why did that happen? What? I mean, there's another, there's a give and take on all that. I'm not losing my house and my job and all my money and my kids. You keeping the kid. Like after a while, people lose it.
And I'm not. And listen, guys, let me tell you, guys, when you want to play this grimy game. Let me tell you when you want to play. When your top 3 reasons on why you're with her is her face, her titties, and her ass.
And it's sharp.
I'm going to tell you right now. When those are your top 3 reasons, you ain't dealt with character. You ain't dealt with morals. You ain't dealt with past history. You ain't dealt with respect. You get whatever you get. Don't come looking at me with that sad face. You picked her based on that.
Get out of here, OG. Shorty was bad. Get out of here.
You based it on that.
That was my orange.
You want to know? You want to know the grimy? Look, I'll be super transparent with you. The badder you were when I met you at the club, the more likely in my mind I'm never gonna wife you. The baddest ones were the ones I was like, nah. I know what you're based on. And you know why I'm looking at you. You know why I'm looking through the crowd and I'm skipping over everybody else. This is the game that you play. You came in here, your goal was to be the baddest bitch in the club. Yes. That was your goal.
I'm killing these bitches tonight.
And it is foul. It is based on no proven facts. It is not based on no morality. It's based on if you want to be part of this grimy ass game, come on in here, but come in here risking it all. Because I'm telling you, the rules, you can't set no rules to this when you get involved in this. You can't set no rules. And you got to play the game diabolically the entire time.
Evil.
You got to make sure your job is to make sure you get me drunk enough. So what? So that you can call me a few weeks later saying I'm late. Let's keep it 100.
Boy, I didn't want to do it. I felt uncomfortable.
No, and that is a part. That's why I'll be looking at people. That's why I'll be like, okay, when I be looking at these young boys, I'm like, you're not gonna listen. I get it. You're not gonna listen. But if you don't find out her moral fiber, if you don't find out her character to the best you can, if your attraction to her is based on her face, her titties, and her ass, you are in trouble.
Lots of it.
You are in a gang of trouble. My ex wanted my record collection. I asked the judge to ask her where she met me. She answered at one of his parties, and the judge gave all my equipment. I had the business before I met her. Yeah, I mean, listen.
But even that kind of stuff. Why do you want the record collection?
Yeah, she's been spiteful. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But that's the thing. I say, people say if you smack somebody, you can't get mad about how they respond back to your smack. You can't expect them to smack you back. You go outside and smack somebody right now, they might put 15 holes in you. You opened up that door when you started trying to play hurt people games. You want to hurt somebody, they might say, well, this is how I hurt people. You want to take my record collection? I'm going to blow your brains out. I'm going to stab you 80 times. Like, don't get it started. People always want to feel like, oh, but he shouldn't have. She shouldn't have. Don't start it. Won't be none. Ain't that the way it go? Don't start none. Won't be none. I just want people to know when they playing these games. Oh, get half. Oh, you gonna get half these bullets. Because there's a lot of people out there. It's like, you might beat me in the court, but you ain't gonna beat me in the street. And if all I got left is that recourse, I used to read statistics in class all the time about 1 in every 3 partners that get murdered by their boyfriend and husband. Like, people are killing people out here. I do not tell women to go out to the slaughter and get slick, because a lot of these slick people end up dead. I'm not saying it's right, but it's
every
real.
time Doc mentions bullets, I'm gonna do the. Yeah, we're gonna keep track on. Yeah, but since you mentioned bullets, and
it's usually the boyfriend or the husband.
No, it's the wife now, because in the barbershop that I used to go down the street from the barbershop, my man got shot right in the barber chair because he had ran the money. And it's a sick game, y'all. It's a sick game. But speaking of bullets, hey, it's Conspiracy Friday. Hey, who shot Charlie? Who?
They say one in every 10 minutes. They say one woman or girl is killed every 10 minutes by their intimate partner or family member.
Well, damn.
I'm not telling nobody good out being slick. I'm not promoting that Cardi B. I'm not promoting that shut you, drug you, rob you. I tell women all the time, don't play. I'm not saying it to scare you or to be mean to you. I'm saying it because one woman every 10 minutes is killed, not just beat up, not just tried to kill. I'm saying the successful ones, not the ones that threw against the wall, not the one that knocked your teeth out, not the one that gave you black eyes, not the one that threw you in the trunk and taped you, but then the cops found you. The ones that finally got killed, 1 every 10 minutes. But we got a culture. We got that sexy red Cardi B culture. Everybody's like, oh, girl, get all his money. You got him. And this reality TV, Zeus Network type energy going around with the baddies. And no, you better slow down. 1 in every 10 minutes is getting killed. Just pay your own rent. Get you a studio apartment. Get something you can afford, and get somebody in your tax.
Well,
bracket.
if you dating an NBA player, you do have a certain lifestyle. Why you dating
an NBA player? Like, for real?
Certain lifestyle up.
If my daughter came home with no money, talking about something, I'm dating an NBA player, I would sit her ass down quick and be like, why? Why are you building you building him up? He already living the damn dream. What you even there for? He don't need your support. Like, he got coaches, groupies, agents. Like, what's your role in this relationship? Well, you know, Dad, I don't know. Date the boy with ambition. Next week, like that.
Y'all hear me?
It's a little funny though.
You sound hollow.
Like that Kanye West and Gold Digger. He said he got ambition, baby. Look in his eyes. That Kanye West verse in Gold Digger. He said next week is the fries. Like, he moving up. Find you somebody with ambition and, like Mike said, good character. Loyalty, God-fearing.
Deshaun said, don't be judging those chicks though when you go to the clubs, because she was that chick. She was pegged as that bad bitch.
He didn't judge him. He said he
would skip over.
Yeah.
But
or this ain't no long term.
But LaShawn is saying to have a conversation. She ain't just a pretty face and a fatty.
But the world, even Melissa Ford just said, all they saw was a body. So even when women want to be more, even when women want to lead with their personality and their mind, dudes is all like, like, the society makes it very difficult for you at a certain beauty level to be more than that. It's, it's like, it's pretty privileged, but it's also a gift and a curse, where it's like, you could be a damn brain surgeon. If your body is crazy, you can give a whole lecture, and half the people in the crowd just like, yo, you saw she turned around. It's crazy. That's so crazy. Like, missed the whole thing. You could have been talking about curing cancer. Niggas ain't hearing that. So, I mean, it's not your fault. Like I said the other day, we talk about girls wearing sweats and pulling their hair back and still getting hit on all crazy. Even when they're just trying to go to high school at 16, you got 35-year-old men slowing their cars down. I'm not saying it's your fault, but it is what it is. And if you see a woman who's unusually, stunningly beautiful, the average guy is going to be like, this is a headache. You thought that girl yesterday got grabbed up and dude was disrespectful? Imagine somebody that's a literal 10, that even racist people who hate black people got to stop and acknowledge you look good. Even a Klan member going to be like, oh, damn. It's a beautiful. I don't do the black girls, but that one right there, like they it's a level of beauty where everybody's like, dang. And who wants that? Who wants to walk in every room and be like humbled and the pastor getting uncomfortable, just trying to like, no, that's a whole nother level, man. They got to really love you. They gotta really, and they usually don't get to that point to even find out who you are, because they let you pass by. And I would figure you probably already dating some $200 million NBA player. If I see that girl in the club, I'm assuming if this broke chick could get a $200 million NBA player, I know this bad chick got one. Because all you gotta do is work at McDonald's to get you an NBA player.
Oh, that's it. You just gotta look good for us.
Yeah.
That's
But
all.
I'm getting paid once a month. I see a girl that looks like she just stepped off a video shoot with Jay-Z. I could try to talk to her. I mean, I'm not intimidated. I'm not scared. But in the back of my mind, I'm thinking somebody's probably paying your rent, at least half of it.
And it won't be me.
I'm saying somebody probably paying your rent, at least half of it. I'm not here for that. And I don't want to be in no situation where some dude might drop by who got a key, who could kick me out and be
that's
like,
part of the agreement. He said I might want to pull up at any point. That's part of it. You can't be having no randoms up.
No relationship where somebody might pull up to our spot while we chilling. And you look at me like, my bad.
Well, you can't be in a relationship if you with this dude and he paying you rent.
Yeah, you decide
you can't.
You decide chick.
You
You in
can't
a
have
full
nobody
blown
at the
relationship
crib.
in your mind, but yeah,
You
you
know
don't pay
the
no bills,
codes.
right?
Please, nah, it don't work. Yeah, I'm
And
paying
the first
half
time
your
y'all
rent.
argue, she's gonna remind you that you don't pay no bills around here. That's the first thing out of her mouth. You once a month getting paid ass nigga.
Once a month,
you chalkboard teaching ass nigga. You get out of here, man. You ain't got no stats, you ain't got no jump shot. Get out of here.
Oh, Mike getting this audio together. Oh, look like Cypher's still watching. He sent the updated photo, Doc. I got an updated
There you
picture.
go.
Of you.
Okay, we got okay.
Let's see what the updated photo. Hey,
Oh
he sent
man,
the
he did the fingers.
updated
He
pic.
did the fingers for the hat. Oh,
Oh,
there you go.
see, Cypher still he's still out there. I thought y'all chased him off. He sent the updated photo.
It's not as bad as the last one. It's
Okay.
not good, but it's not as bad as the last one.
You said it's not as wait, so you think that one's worse? Sitting on the lap as a teddy bear?
10 times worse. I guess they just tuned in. They just
all right. Well, yeah. Either way, Coco's still rocking with us. I thought that was nice that he still. I thought y'all chased him.
I don't know if y'all saw the video of Wisconsin
worse.
where they had some civil unrest in Wisconsin or Wyoming. I think it was Wyoming, but they were out in the street. And I know yesterday I showed Nepal, but Mike been talking about it's gonna take people to get out in the streets, 10
million people to get to the Capitol. That's what Mike has been saying.
But I think we getting close. And
what happened?
Well, there's been massive resignations in ICE. A lot of people been quitting. First of all, they said it was giving this bonus of $50,000 and you could start
that in the commercial.
But they went back on the promise. They basically said the money ain't there and all this other stuff with that. Then other people, they said that when they talk to the people directly, there's a student loan forgiveness program and people are waiting to get their loans forgiven. It's still an evil game. So we talk about demonic evil games. That's still evil to break up families, put kids in cages, and ship people to black sites where they might never come back from other countries and see their families ever again for the sake of your student loan. But they've turned it into this Squid Games, Hunger Games, Me versus You, musical chairs where people are like, yo, I got to do me, even if it means taking somebody out. So it's gotten that low, in society where people don't, like Charlie Kirk said, don't have any empathy. And they're like, yo, I got to worry about myself. And the only reason they're doing it, though, is to get what they want out the deal. And once they do that, and now they told a lot of them they can't wear masks. A lot of people wasn't down with that. They didn't change.
ICE can't wear masks no more?
A lot of the Supreme Court, rulings was against that, even though some people are still doing it. A lot of states are saying that's not legal. Hey, how's it sound, Mike?
Yo, how it sound?
A little loud.
A little better. It's in between.
I got the...
Oh, there you go. You good now. You good. There you go.
How about now?
Yeah, you back. You back.
All right. Yeah, something went on. Something's going on. That was weird.
Went from robbery to sensitivity.
I'm about to get some new cords, some new wires, and some going on. Because now it sounds hollow and the way I sound. Hold up. Well,
it's a little different.
Hold on.
I know Mike get caught up and frustrated. He can't get right. It's hard for him to.
How about now? How is that? What's that? Hello.
Oh,
Hello?
That's even better. There you go.
All right.
No, it's a short show, but whatever you had to start a show, whatever setting that was the best one, but this one's good.
Which one was that to start the show? 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2.
That's good right there. How does that sound?
Good.
Got to shorten the mic.
There's something going on. So
no,
that might just turned off. It just went shoo. It said no more. It said no more talking for you. That'll be it. It's still not full in my. Let me see.
No, that's good though. It's clear.
All right, so I'll get used to it.
I'm so distracted.
No, because I did the YouTube tutorial. That was crazy because I did the YouTube tutorial. What happened?
No. I know you're gonna get.
No. What happened? Tell me what happened because I did the whole tutorial. It's crazy because I just read up on these Jetty mics.
You sound clear. I think so too. I think you sound good right now.
Because I can go to another setting. Hold up. Because that's the setting I've been in most of the time. How's that sound? It sounds better in my headphones, but
I hear what you mean. You mean like that little stereo sound with a little more bass in it? I hear that too. I hear the difference.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, what were you gonna say, Jay? Because I
no, that was it.
Oh, okay. All right, so yeah, I heard about the ICE thing. The ICE thing. I think it's in California. They signed it. They got to take their mask off.
Yeah, so that yeah.
It's in California. They got to take their mask off, and then what was the other thing you were talking about?
People been quitting. I was saying they were trying to get loans.
Oh, yeah.
Some people said they were trying to get student loan forgiveness, and they were just waiting around to get some of their loans forgiven before they left. But I said a long time ago. I said a few weeks ago. I said it's not sustainable. It's not sustainable. It's not sustainable. Just because we talk about something once a week, they're going through that every moment of every day. I don't care if it's the president, the ICE. They're dealing with this 24/7. An article just came out about Trump trying to get rid of the Epstein files, cursing people out, having meetings on Air Force One, stressing, yelling, F it, calling the dude to try to get the article taken down about the letter. Like, what we see is just 10% of what they're actually going through. That's why we keep saying, keep applying pressure, keep ridiculing, keep resisting. They will not last. They can't take it.
Well, this shit is ridiculous, but
it's almost over.
But everything is saying, I hope from your lips to God's ears, just to lighten things up real quick. Black woman beats up white guy. How about that? You want to see a black woman beat up white guy?
I like that.
Lighten it up.
Here we go. Here we go.
Like, it's your best bet to just walk away. I'm confused. You had no business telling her to shut up.
Oh, you did nothing. What? I'm waiting on you.
His stance, you already know it's gonna go bad, but stance alone, things about to go bad. Things about to go bad.
Like, literally, just walk away. Just walk away.
Not one
like,
bite.
Are you kidding me?
You're kidding me.
Like, what the?
Are you taping? If you thought they was kidding, you wouldn't have been taping. Are you kidding me?
Hold on, listen to him. Listen to him.
That was straight self-defense. And the woman literally laid out the blueprint that can get you from point A to point ass whooping. She says, now I'm not going to go to jail. So that means you have to actually come and swing at me first.
Oh, God.
But my thing is, what did she do to make you, at that age, decide that you were gonna fight a very? She
was in the wheelchair. Maybe she ran over his foot by mistake.
She jumped right back into the chair too. She jumped right back into the little scooter.
Yeah, she didn't really need the scooter or like that.
Yeah, she didn't need the scooter.
She probably can't stand long. She probably can't walk long.
Were you mad that she was using the scooter? But at that point, like, just the stance alone, you knew it wasn't gonna go right. Just the stance. Like, when he took the glasses off, he like, okay, that's a problem because you're already microphone. Once he put his hands up like this, it was over.
Just walk away. I'm confused. You had no business telling her to shut up.
Look at the hands. Like, what are we doing? Look, she's set up.
What you not about to do is try to get me arrested. So come on, you gotta swing. So that way I'll be justified when I whoop your ass.
You tried to sneak her. Her footwork was good. Look. She on that back foot. She leaned it back.
Like, she gonna counter. Walk away. Just walk away.
Yeah.
She knew she was gonna counter that.
Like,
that's
literally,
lazy
just walk
jab.
away. Just walk away.
People, in boxing, they
Like,
always
literally,
tell
just
you.
walk away.
In boxing, they always tell you never throw a lazy jab. Never throw a lazy jab. See, look at this. He tried to test. He felt it out.
Like, literally, just walk away. Just walk away.
He said, ah. He said, ah. You heard that, Mike?
I want you to just see how he tried to feel her out with a jab, right? And she noticed it, and she said, "Oh, when he throws that lazy jab, he does a feeler. That's what we call a feeler. Watch, that was a feeler right there. That was a feeler. Let's go back.
That's a good pause. He's right on top of it.
Look, right here. That's the feeler. See, he felt it the first time.
Like,
the
literally,
second
just
time.
walk away. Just walk away.
I'm impressed that she calculated. She did a Terrence Crawford, Floyd Mayweather. All she needed to see was the first feeler. Said, "Oh, when he throws it again, I'm pouncing on that jab. He's over. Wow. Feeler. Because the second one.
Like, literally, just walk away.
I knew I had him. I knew I had him all the time. I knew I had him all the time.
Are you kidding me?
I knew I had him.
Like, what the?
He telegraphed it.
First of all, you don't ever fight a woman. You don't ever fight a woman who has these type of feet. Look at those feet. You don't ever fight a woman with those ankles, those type of ankles and feet right there. I just want to show you.
Like what the?
When you see ankles and feet like this, you don't fight that person right there. You leave that person 1,000% to themselves. Like that.
Like what the?
Look right there. People, people, let me give you a warning. If you see people who decided to go out in public
with their slides like
with that back heel and those ankles, they mean business. Do you hear me? They don't care about what you think about them. They haven't. You think? Put your mic.
She might be in the cart because she grew up fighting so much that she might have like a bad knee.
He grew up fighting with no shoes on. Like this, you gotta understand. You're in trouble right here. You're in trouble. But God bless her, cause let me tell you something. This is pretty to me. This to me as a boxing fan is so pretty. It's so pretty right here. Right here. First one. See, he reached with that first one. That first one. He was just trying to get his distance. And she said, I got him. If he throws it again, if he throws it again, he's gonna throw it again.
Like, really, just walk
right
away.
there. I told you,
just walk away. Like, are you kidding me?
Go night.
Like, what the?
Like literally just walk right away. There. He should have just grabbed something. They believe he was shopping. He should have just grabbed something right there. Just turned around and grabbed something off the shelf.
Like what the?
Just stay there.
I had to paper up like that. He wrong for that.
Then she got back. Yes, KT. Then she got back in her scooter.
She just bought. Oh, look. She got back in her scooter after boxing a half a round. She did not need that scooter, y'all. She just boxed. She used it. Shit. She got on a house coat and slippers, LaShawn. That is not the one to be played with. That's the one you leave alone. That is the person that if she bumps into you with the scooter, you let it slide the first time. You let it slide the first time. You just go, all right, she ain't see me. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want no problem.
She whooped Harpo's ass.
So when I was trying to get my mic together, I heard LaShawn got offended. She said, "Don't judge somebody because she used to be a girl at the club."
Yeah, she was at a baddie with the fatty, and you judge. You gotta have a conversation with her.
Yeah, okay, all right. Mike sounds like a professional commentator for boxing in the wild. I'm telling you,
boxing in the wild.
That was.
We both said the same thing. I was saying that.
And in this corner, with the low cut, house coat and slippers. Hasn't seen lotion in over 70 days. The champion of abusing the scooter privilege at the ShopRite, the local ShopRite. Y'all give it up for 2 tons of fun. The undisputed aisle 7 champion. Missy, frozen food killer. Elliot.
You stupid.
She was ready.
Oh God.
I figure out like no, LaShawn, I didn't mean no harm to you, but if you were the bad one in the club, I would have definitely tried to holler at you.
Don't judge people. That's all. Don't judge.
Oh, I'm judging all day at the club. That's all we do is judge people at the club. That's the whole point of going to the club. You judge people. You judge who you're gonna dance with. You judge who you're gonna give your number to. You judge who you're gonna try and holler at. You judge who you're gonna buy a drink for. That's the whole club is one pageant for men and women. It's one pageant.
That's a good word.
And you just stroll around with your best on, and you give your best walk. Y'all women put on your best shoes. The guys put on their best flossy jewelry or whatever. But hip hop has a battle that may have continued yesterday, and a certain rapper took another L.
Oh God!
For those who don't know, long ago, Jay-Z and Nas went at it.
Okay. Yes.
Years ago.
I did see this.
And there was another battle going on. Both were trying to get approved to bring casinos to New York City. A lot of people had Jay-Z as the favorite because he was bringing the casinos to Times Square. Where else would you put it? Times Square. Nas decided Queens get the money, and he had his proposal to bring the casinos to Queens. So they were going head up. Well, Jay-Z lost his vote to get it in Manhattan. He lost his votes were 4-2. And yesterday or sometime earlier this week, they took the count. They did the vote. They had the actual video taking the vote. And the gentleman made a statement that was so not appropriate. But in the time that we're living in with Trump, he decided that he was going to make it known before he casted his vote. He had something to say. He had some bars. So here's the actual voting getting done.
Without everybody here. With that being said, I'm getting ready to vote, and there's a theme in Queens, and I know Nas is a part of this. Queens get the money. Sorry, Jay-Z, we win again. I just had to rub that in. You can let the Brooklyn Borough president know that I send my regards to him. With that being said, I vote aye.
How is that professional? That don't even make sense.
You muted yourself.
No, I said Queens get the money in the middle of the meeting.
Queens get the money. This is the Donald Trump regime, y'all. Not that he's a Donald Trump, but this is
With that being said, I'm getting ready to vote, and there's a theme in Queens, and I know Nas is a part of this. Queens get the money. Sorry, Jay-Z, we win again. I just had to rub that in. You can let the Brooklyn Borough president know that I send my regards to him. With that being said, I vote aye.
Every people ain't know nothing but each other.
They all laughed. They laughed in the background. So the casinos are coming to Queens. They already have a casino. They got Jonesy let me know they got a casino there that's doing well. That's supposed to be nice.
Oh, disrespectful, KT said.
No, would have been disrespectful if the Ether would have came on after he said it. He was like, fuck Jay-Z.
Yo, that would have been wild.
You and your man? What? Y'all coming at me?
Yeah, that would have been weird. Yeah, the DJ hit the music.
I know you're not talking.
I know you're not talking.
You
trying to get casinos in Times Square? Fuck Jason.
Stop your whole casino.
Stop your whole casino.
That would have been crazy.
You tell me when you're ready.
With that being said, I'm getting ready to vote, and there's a theme in Queens, and I know Nas is a part of this. Queens get the money. Sorry, Jay-Z, we win again. I just had to rub that in. You can let the Brooklyn Borough president know that I send my regards to him. With that being said, I vote aye.
Hold up.
I'm not playing this. Nope.
I'm playing it.
Nope. I'm not about the disrespect.
I'm playing it.
Oh, no, I playing the song? That's wrong.
With that being said, I'm getting ready to vote, and there's a theme in Queens, and I know Nas is a part of this. Queens get the money. Sorry, Jay-Z, we win again. I just had to rub that in. You can let the Brooklyn Borough president know that I send my regards to him. With that being said, I vote aye.
That's why the show won't air. YouTube gonna block you just because copyright infringement.
It's worth it. It's worth it. That would have been perfect.
I can't. That's why I said I can't go sign this childish behavior.
It's my goat.
Sorry, Jay-Z, we win again.
So immature.
I just had to rub that in. You can let the Brooklyn Borough president know that I send my regards to him. With that being said, I vote aye.
No, you ain't talking about me, dog. You? What? Fuck Jay-Z.
Not even funny. Childish, man.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I didn't even mean it to go down like this, but the disappointment in Jay's face, you are the biggest Jay-Z groupie lover lap dancer ever in history.
It's not professional. You're in a meeting having votes. You talking about Queens get the money. What kind of ish is that?
Put your soul in ether. Teach you the king, you know you.
Stop playing. Yo, Jay Black is hurt. Like I disrespected his God.
No, it's just stupid.
It's just stupid.
It's dumb.
I've never seen you like this. Yo, I can't stop. Oh shit.
It's Friday. It's Friday.
Why are you so upset? Out of all the things in the world, you out of all the injustice going on, this is the most emotion that you've shown on this show. We've talked about racists. We've talked about Trump winning the election, and Jay-Z loses the casino, and this is what happens to you.
No, I just thought it wasn't professional. I didn't get it.
No, it definitely wasn't professional. It definitely wasn't professional. Hey, pissed.
Yeah,
Let me keep this in the stash for the rest of the show. Just in case, just every once in a while. Just every once in a while.
We ain't going to the brunch. We ain't going to the brunch.
You ain't going to the brunch.
You wasn't going to the. We wasn't going to the brunch regardless.
Disrespecting the greatest rapper of all time. For what time?
Greatest of all time.
How you like the rapper that ether you again? And oh my. Look, he won't even put the comments up, yo. I'm sorry, he won't even put your comments.
The comments. It's Friday.
He won't even put the comments up.
Doc's supposed to have a lesson to educate people. It's Friday.
I'll be ready. Yeah.
He'll be ready. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Hey, whenever you're ready. Whenever you're ready. Don't worry about it. Whenever you're ready. Whenever you're ready, don't worry about it. Take your time. Take your time.
Because this football team lost. They just
take your time. Yeah, I'll put some other stuff here. Who shot Charlie? Hey, check this out. We want to do Who Shot Charlie, or you want to do that they got Israel cell phones detected at the shooting? 12 different Israeli cell phones were detected. Hey, why not? Hey, did he just say childish behavior? Yeah, he wasn't even against slavery the other day. Oh, but the laws of Jay-Z Casino got him chopped. I can't.
No. What do you mean against slavery? What? I don't even know what she's talking about. Keep going. What are you talking about, Mike? What clip you got?
Oh, hey, let's do some unk. Let's do some old school unks before you get. Let's do some old school unks. These are the type of uncles I like to be around. I like the ones that just don't give a damn. They talk shit like this, and they young at heart. They
nigga ladies. I want all the ladies to know that we with you niggas. Now what that means is when we first meet you, we'll go out with you. We'll drink with you. We'll take you to dinner. Go to dinner with you. Go even over your folks' house with you. But the first time you start asking us to cash out you money, and I've been knowing you 3 days, we through fucking with you.
That's what I'm talking about, boy.
That's the old unks I love talking to. The unks said we done fucking with you. Listen, everybody relax. Everybody relax.
We the with you niggas.
We're with you. So shout out to the old unks for let me see what else we got here. I took his spirit. I don't know what happened. Oh, right or wrong. Here, death. Something happened. Y'all tell me which side you on. Bride. Two people, a couple were about to get married. The husband had a sudden heart attack and passed away. Sad, but it got sadder, y'all. Things got sadder when this actually happened. After they had planned the wedding had been planned. They were ready to go. This is what took place in this city after the bad news, the tragic news actually happened.
After the sudden death of a groom, his devastated family is now battling a Durham wedding venue to get back more than $18,000 in deposits.
They're profiting off the death of my son, or our son.
Looking for help, the groom's parents called 5 on Your Side's Keely Arthur, who got to work pressing for an explanation. It's a story that's only on WRAL.
Oh, why is
are so zoomed in.
A young couple, full of life and full of plans.
They were on vacation in Italy when he proposed.
Back home, Chris Perry and Kristen Seidel booked the Cotton Room in Durham for an October 2025 wedding.
And they called us as soon as it was over, and we're just so excited.
But this past May, everything changed.
We are here to memorialize and tribute the life of Christopher William Perry.
Just one day before his 33rd birthday and 5 months before what should have been the happiest day of their lives, Chris collapsed and died. Kristen found him hours later. Too devastated to speak, Chris's parents are sharing their love story.
He adored her. He had found his the person to complete his trip to life.
Of course, now the wedding won't happen, but bills remain. By the time Chris died, Chris and Kristen had given the Cotton Room situated behind me more than $18,000 in food, drink, and rental fees. I reviewed the contract, and it said that money was non-refundable. Aware of this situation, the Cotton Room offered a partial refund if another couple rebooked, but said it would hold on to the $7,500 venue deposit no matter what, citing the fact that it had held the space for nearly a year. All of that was moot, though. It was never rebooked. The Cotton Room gave condolences, but not a dollar back of what Chris and Kristen had spent.
We can't figure out what they could have spent the money on, where the money would have gone. But they haven't done anything and they haven't earned this money yet.
So I asked the Cotton Room that very question. How is the money being used? Executive Director Michelle Aldridge explained those funds are tied to the commitment of the space, people, and resources leading up to the day.
From the wedding industry side, a lot of us are staying afloat on retainers right now.
Raleigh-based wedding planner Haynes Jones, who is not affiliated with Chris's family or the venue, said the industry is facing a slump after a post-pandemic boom.
I see both sides. At the end of the day, I do think the family at least deserved a partial refund.
For now, though, this is one dispute Five on Your Side has yet to resolve. Despite emails and a Zoom call, all
right, so listen, y'all, I feel horrible. Like LaShawn said, if they don't give the family back their money, why? What?
She going with the morally.
But people, morally, they're running a business. The Cotton Room sounds like a strip club. Yeah, it could be. Or, you know, so sometimes they take a name, whatever. But I don't know.
Yeah, they held it for a whole year. They opened it back up and said, hey, if we book the date, but generally you're not booking a wedding a couple months out. Like people plan that far in advance. So to book something on that date is likely not to happen, which it didn't. So now they're like, all right, hey, we booked something, you give you that back because we still not taking no loss. But we held this date. Hey, that's our bread, right? Contractually, that's ours.
I would love to argue with Jay.
Yeah, but I think if I was consulting with them, I would tell them that the negative PR would be worse than the money lost. And you can actually flip that loss into a positive PR campaign and maybe even pay for the funeral and get more business that way. So the bottom line overall, if you just even look in terms of quarters, they would do much better coming out, making a public statement of remorse and support and promise to pay for the funeral. And it would affect their bottom line in a more positive way than the negative PR they're going to get from being
F your PR.
I would charge them $40,000 for that consultation and it'd be worth it. They would be like, you know what, we never thought of that.
No, it makes sense what you're saying.
No, what you're saying makes sense if they're not trying to stay afloat. If they're not trying to stay afloat and they're not on the verge, that would make sense if they had the resources to actually put that type of money out to pay for the funeral.
This year, if you're about to go out of business anyway, I'll definitely tell them, hey, this is a chance to be an endearing part of a community and really expand your reach. And you'll get this is publicity they couldn't pay for. Then this national publicity publicity, this national negative publicity, they would have gotten national positive publicity.
But where does it end at? Where does it end at? Because if you did it because he passed away, the next thing is gonna be, well, this person lost their job and they still charging us, and like where does it end? As a business, you can't just give everybody money back because they cancel a wedding.
But Mike said, if you're already on the ropes, you should do it. You're already on the ropes.
But you're not
next week. It's going to end next month if you don't do something. It's going to end.
But remember, Doc, you're giving them advice on strategy. That strategy ain't guaranteed to work. People ain't getting married the way they used to get married. So people all of a sudden aren't going to say I do simply because there's a really good, generous reception area that's real generous. You're not going to change people getting married. You're not going to change people spending money on in a recession like this. You can do all the good stuff you want.
GoFundMe for the family. You can take part of that.
You can be a part of a GoFundMe for the family.
Basketball games, you can take 90%. You only got to donate 10%. You can set up a charity, and as long as you give 10%, you keep the rest. People don't know these things.
No, you can try something like that. But my point to make them look like the bad guy is wrong.
It's crazy.
To make them look like the bad guy is wrong. That term says non-refundable. Listen, people, it's never happened. I don't wish it to happen. If a promoter books me out of town and sends me half my money, and then you come back and tragically something happened to them, they say, can you send that money back?
Oh, no.
It all depends on what financial situation I'm in.
No, I'm not sending it back. No.
So it's non-refundable. Nah, passing away is different than losing your job. When it comes to non-refundable.
Yeah, canceling is canceling. Everybody gonna have circumstances.
He didn't cancel. He got canceled. Like, come on, it's a difference, bro. Come on, don't make it the same as somebody calling up like, my bad.
Business.
We ain't together no more. I'm gonna still pay for the rest of the lease.
I still got to pay my team. I still got to pay the overhead. We still got the rent. We still got the electric bills. Everything that's all included in all of that overhead. All of those things that you book, and that's why we put that in the contract. Hey, no matter what, this is final. And you said, okay, I understand. It's non-refundable. You said that.
That's
now
why
you can't be mad at me.
Hire spokespeople, because the people in the back room when you go buy that car are not the same people that walk around with you and do the test drive for that very reason. Jay Black's the dude with the paperwork in the back. After Fearless rides around with you in the car, tells you how nice you look and how great you're gonna have a time in this car. So I'm the guy that gets you to the place. Says, hey, Mary, right? I do all that. And then Jay Black makes you sign and pay for the car 3 times, not knowing you're gonna pay for it 3 times with interest rates. So, but if Jay Black comes to the front door, we ain't selling no cars. And if Fearless goes in the back room, we're not gonna get the interest. So everybody got a role to play. I'm just saying the dude that's that kind of stickler needs to stay Stephen Miller. He needs to stay in the background because he's cold-hearted and he's shrewd business person. So you're making a good point, but the consultant's gonna let you know if you really want to make money, if it's just about money, we can flip this into a money-making opportunity. That's why Charlie Kirk's memorial was like 3 days after, and we ain't even hear about a funeral. They had a whole memorial in the stadium. We ain't seen no casket, no funeral, no nothing, but they made sure they maximized that moment because some consultants came in and said, I know you're a political zealot and a racist. I know you're grieving, but let us get to work. Let us cook. We already got the stadium on the line.
This hit the news on the internet. They'll be out of business next year. I don't believe so. So why don't we make a bigger deal when churches don't allow people who've been part of their church for years to have the funeral in their church? Because I hear tons of that.
They got the white boy. Remember with the flood when he wouldn't let people in his building?
And so
Osteen. Remember they made Osteen.
Yeah, they made Osteen.
They made Disney bring back Jimmy. I don't want that pressure.
But Osteen's still chilling. I was one of the ones in that area. I was 4 hours away. I was sitting there going, oh, this is the guy who y'all be going to and y'all be talking about and y'all be he's still there. If I look up his net worth right now, ain't nothing got affected.
But because he opened that church.
No, he didn't open it, but he never opened the church during the floods.
No, he did after he let people start coming in.
No, he opened it afterwards.
Yeah, after we shamed him. I'm saying, but we shamed him.
No. He opened it after the flooding was over.
Yeah, because he got caught not letting people in.
And guess what? He got exactly what he wanted. He did exactly what he wanted. He didn't want damage done to his church. And then he said, after the floods had all parted ways, then he said, yeah, some of y'all can come in. He said some of y'all could come in. So like this whole people, and hey, I hate to be real spiteful. Don't nobody look like they're struggling over there in that family. I just think y'all used to getting money. I just think y'all used to. I think y'all used to getting your way.
LaShawn said it probably didn't say nothing about death. I think when something says non-refundable,
it's non-refundable.
It's non-refundable. Like it don't have to have clauses relate. Non-refundable is non-refundable, LaShawn. Like
I wouldn't even have went in my way. I wouldn't even have went back to try and get the money.
Well, you still got to try.
I'd be like, I'd have been like this. Can we get the money back? They said no. I said, yeah, that's what I thought. But they want to fight it.
I would have gave him some of the money.
It depends. I can't. But my thing is, what you would have done, and but they should not be made to look like the bad guy because they're standing by the letter of that contract.
Yeah, canceling people and dragging people. But that's the age we live in now. Like even Dave Chappelle said, it's the worst time ever to be a celebrity or a public figure or even like a business because somebody could just make something up or feel bad one day or not feel like they got the good service and they can.
Ain't nobody looking at no wedding venue fucking different because it is.
It's been like this since the beginning. Of
nobody, y'all better stop this. Y'all better stop this nonsense. This situation will change the way people look at wedding venues. Like how? It would affect the whole. You know what affected the whole industry? People stop getting married.
I'm saying, but Yelp has shut businesses down. People, these bad reviews, y'all is not accurate. These bad reviews are destroying businesses.
No, what I'm telling you is
sometimes they're bots. They're fake.
What I'm telling you is the business that they're in is going to continue to fail. This business since COVID, and like they said, it had a spike. People ain't spending $18,000. We're in an economy that people don't have $18,000 to actually. So that you're trying to milk something. Yes, the bad reviews will be bad, but you're trying to milk something that's not there. Nobody got it.
Both can be true. The industry can be ailing, and the ones that get a bad reputation are going to be the first out the door. Don't be known for having people's most precious special day have a negative energy around it. No. If I read one Yelp review that didn't just say I wasn't satisfied in a good time, that said like hell no for a wedding, no chance I'm considering it. I need at least neutral to great reviews for wherever I'm at my wedding. So once you get a couple of those, you should never in the ever word. Once I
because they didn't give me my money back, you know,
they won't put that part in there. They won't tell you why they're writing that. They'll just write a whole paragraph, and 2-3 paragraphs, and be like, "Well, I'm not this place."
And that's why I try and tell people, go see the place for yourself and find out for yourself. Because the lawyer that worked wonders for me had one bad review.
Hold on, Mike. I heard a beat. Hold on, Mike. I heard a beat.
Hold on. Get up.
Think for yourself. What did Mike say? Mike said, "Think for yourself." All right. I mean, good luck.
And when I asked him, he explained the whole situation to me, and I was like, "Oh, okay." And I did some more research. I said, "Oh, he was right. It is there." But listen, I get what you're saying. I just think it's unfair to try and paint somebody with a brush that just followed the rules of the contract. Because on the flip side, if something would have happened to the owners of that reception thing and they couldn't have coordinated it, and they would have been like, yo, he died. He's the one who runs everything. Oh, but we're not going to be able to give you everything. Can we still keep the money? They would have been like, no, run the money. You would have wanted your money back if they couldn't take the get the services.
I wanted a refund and damages. They might
damages. Exactly, Jeanette. They could have just broken up. But they still have entitled to get their money back then. Nope. Sad he passed, but life happens.
People break up all the time, putting deposits on wedding venues, and it is on. That's it. You don't get that back. That's since the age of time.
They have every right to deny the refund. They potentially missed out on a lot of money by blocking out the date. If it was all in one venue, it's an even bigger loss. By the way, I like the all in one venue. I appreciate that. If I ever did it again, I'd do it the all in one. I would do the all in one so we could just everybody. I see
my sound. I don't know. I don't want to have to.
Death and breaking up, losing your job, etc. is totally different. LaShawn keeps saying it's different. You die is different than all the other reasons.
But it's not in the contract. You making it up because you're deciding it's different.
Non-refundable is non-refundable.
Non-refundable is not.
There's no asterisk next to it. There's no asterisk excluding death.
Let's see.
Morally,
they could have offered something back. They did offer something back. They did offer a percentage back. I think it was $7,500, but they wanted the whole 18,000 back. Do I think they should be villainized by bad reviews? Yep.
Facts, Lady Q.
When my daughter passed away, I was in extreme grief. However, my mortgage and all other bills that I was obligated to still needed to be paid. And they were.
Mm.
Man, you don't have to
life
do it like that.
Life be life, and
you don't have to
they
do it
still
like that.
we still got paid. That's what she still pays. The venue, like we still, life goes on for this venue. We need our bread.
It happens, man. Who shot Charlie? All right, let's get these conspiracies popping. This one's interesting. Hopefully, y'all can see it the way I saw it. Hopefully, on the screen, it's going to show the way I saw it.
Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk's Israeli security detail killed Charlie Kirk. That is the explosion from Charlie Kirk's lavalier lapel mic. Want to see it again? Bring it in closer. Remember when we told you that that was absolutely an exit wound? Yeah, it is. Check the trajectory of the round that was deployed from that lavalier lapel mic. That went directly from Charlie Kirk's lapel. That went directly from underneath Charlie Kirk's white t-shirt up through his neck and created the exit wound that we told you was an exit wound immediately when we saw that exit wound. First we had exploding pagers. Now we have exploding mics. Do you remember the vector analysis from John Bray? That proves that all of the activity came from the mic that Charlie Kirk was wearing. Remember the palm gun guy in the brown shirt, that shadowy looking guy with the sunglasses? Yeah, he pushes the detonator. Clear as day.
Oh God. The mic now. This is the new conspiracy now.
Well, look, he sets it. He's doing it in slow motion. Look what he does. And the shot gets fired right after that. But it gets better.
That's the assassin. That's the guy that pushes the detonator, which perfectly aligns with the explosion that pushes that projectile through Charlie's right side of his neck and out the left side, creating the exit wound.
But it gets better. Follow him, Guy in Brown.
That might just look like the chaos that you would expect after someone was publicly executed in broad daylight in front of 3,000 people. But in no way did that trigger man, that assassin in the brown shirt with the sunglasses, act alone. We have video now that shows the handoff of this remote detonator.
Grab something, probably. Put it in his pocket.
Look who pops up. Look who pops up. The guy in the brown. Same guy. Let's have fun.
I don't feel sad. He's a piece of shit. Okay.
Look, that's the thing about the world. People say, show me. And then when somebody shows you, don't nobody want to see it. I mean,
we know there's a lot more that's not heard, not said related to the whole thing. We know there's a whole lot more under there, but I don't know some of these. First, it was a guy with his arm underneath. Remember, they said it was a guy that had his arm after he did the baseball signal. Now it was the brown shirt.
Well, you want more? Hey, on Conspiracy Fridays, we got more. We got more for you. Go ahead.
He's still trying to blame the left, trying to blame Muslims, praying that it's nothing to do with a foreign entity. Look what we have here. So the NSA.
Did that pause for you?
Everything froze for me.
I'm sitting there. I felt like that study. I'm like, am I the only one not seeing this? Or let me just sit here and be quiet. I was like, should I say something? Like, wait, is it just me that's not? Yo, I feel
Why
like
you
the
get rid of
stand-up.
Mike moving? You got the mic frozen. You supposed to get rid of the frozen one. And...
No, I didn't touch nothing.
Oh, that ain't you.
See,
I'm
because
back over here. How do I get? Let me
Jeanette
make.
comment done screwed everything up. As soon as Jeanette said, "I don't feel sorry for this piece of shit,"
They start shutting us down.
Everything.
They
Did it
start
all
trying to shut us
freeze?
down.
Did it all
Yeah,
freeze?
It all froze, and
The
I'm
video
sitting there looking like, damn, maybe it's just me.
Oh,
They on to us.
damn.
They on to us.
Maybe it's playing for them.
Oh man, no, this
Should I
computer's.
stand up?
I really do have to get a new computer because this is either that or I gotta
Shut
empty
up,
everything out.
Taj. Yes, conspiracy.
All of you
Friday.
still trying to blame the left, trying to blame Muslims, praying that it's nothing to do with a foreign entity. Look what we have here. So the NSA, the American NSA, detected 12 Israeli cell phones at Charlie Kirk's assassination. Pray tell me, why would 12 Israelis be at a college campus watching a talk between Charlie Kirk and some college students? Riddle me that. And apparently the administration is very, very rattled. So am I. And so should you be. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the follow button because this is my second account.
And I would just tell you, it's not the 60s, y'all. It's not the 60s. Y'all can't stop all this information. Y'all want AI, y'all want all the information going out, but you can't control it all. I don't know what to tell y'all. Y'all can call it conspiracy theories. Y'all can call it whatever you want, but I tell you what, people now agree on one thing: what we thought we saw ain't what we saw.
I remember somebody was saying that about the original, the official story. Somebody was saying that on a podcast.
And if
that
you
it's never the official story. I don't know what his name is, but he was like, "Yo, no matter what you hear throughout history, it's never been the official story." And when people were saying, "Why are you digging so deep, Dr. Smith?" I remember snapping and saying, I didn't call them dumb ass niggas, but I was like, "Yo, the official story is not the story. Don't go."
Hearing is hearing, but seeing is seeing. I saw his neck get popped. I saw the blood shooting out.
And you saw the lapel microphone that was right there that popped him.
I don't see that
like
on the different scenes. I don't see that. The whole dot moving.
But now that you see the lapel and you see the exit wound, you see it. You see somebody going like this. You see somebody then walking. Why would he walk to meet somebody backstage? Why?
Yeah, he jumped the table and didn't help Charlie.
Why?
He jumped the table and didn't help the person that got shot, but met with somebody else and then ran off.
Well, definitely,
He stepped over Charlie. Where was Charlie
Listen,
at? Was Charlie underneath him?
It took.
Why should we care about all this? Why should we care about all this? The dude is gone. That spewed a lot of hate. Why do we care at this point?
We should care because we should care that same person was talking against Israel the week of the shooting, and we should care why is his whole company being hijacked now? Why is his wife part of the hijacking of the company of the person that was speaking against Israel, the country that's controlling us and is extorting us forever? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Why do we care why JFK was dead? Because now we all agree. Now everybody's like, nah, it wasn't what
they want to put him on the dollar bill coin. I heard that. I saw they got a bill out. Yeah, you didn't see that, Doc? Google it. They want to put him on the dollar bill, on the coin, the dollar coin.
Yo,
so they just presented that the vote on.
But Jay, do you think eliminating him, hijacking what he stood for, even though I was against what he stood for, hijacking it and using it in their favor, is this coincidental? Do you know how far they're going to promote this guy the way they want him promoted? They're going through all types of lengths to make sure you see him the way we want you to. They saw the importance. They just locked Nick Fuente's YouTube page after what's his name? Israel and them made that investment in YouTube. There are people, I got the videos are saying, listen, what you're doing now is just going to cause more problems by locking his YouTube page. Because YouTube has a new investor in it. They are trying to full court press everybody. They want control of this narrative, and that's what's making Trump's head explode, because he's still trying to figure out the Epstein files, because they know they really don't care about the Epstein files. They are really just covering the Epstein files so he can still doing the work that they want him to do. So, yeah, in a way, it's a Friday. Why would we care? I've gone down that Erica rabbit hole so crazy, girl. You want to talk? We're gonna get to Dr. Aaron Smith. You want to know about the Erica rabbit hole? Hey, I've been down. I've been paused. I'm not even gonna say pause. Unpause.
Yeah, so Republicans in Israel might have shot themselves in the foot with this Charlie Kirk thing, because Erica Kirk's story is coming out and the Republicans are freaking out over it. So if you don't know what's going on, Charlie Kirk's wife won Miss Arizona, a beauty pageant, when she was, I think, 17. She had never contested before. Someone just told her, hey, you could be a beauty pageant. And guess what company she worked for? Guess who she worked for as in the beauty pageant? Donald Trump. Right after she won the beauty pageant, she ended up creating a Christian ministry that works with children and went to go work with the Romanian government. So now you have all these conservatives on TikTok and on Twitter asking, what kind of power does a 17-year-old have to create a Christian ministry to go work with the Romanian government, to go for orphans? Now, here's a funny thing. At the same time that her ministry was in Romania working with the Romanian government, Romania went through a massive case of children missing. So the Romanian government kicked her, like her Christian organization that was in Romania to help Christian babies. The Romanian government told her to get the fuck out the country because something just doesn't add up. Because her ministry is linked with too many children going missing. So now, I swear, go on TikTok, go on Twitter right now, search Erica Kirk. That's all you'll see. Everyone is talking about how the fuck she was 17. She won a beauty pageant under Trump's agency. And then right after she won the beauty pageant, she went to Romania, started working with children. Children started going missing, and the Romanian government kicked her out.
And we're gonna get to Dr. Aaron Smith. I'm just gonna tell you, there's more about her family. There's more about her family that's ridiculous on what they funded. So when you want to know, why do we want to know? They want us to go on Amazon and order some shit. They want us to go watch, they want us to go on Netflix and watch Black and Beauty. They want us to go, they want us to go about our business like there's nothing to see here. Whenever they say there's nothing to see here, there's tons to see here. Whenever a human being tries to tell you there's nothing to see here, there's tons to see here. Whenever a man, 1 + 1 = 2, I bring it back to basic skills. Whenever a man looks at you in your face, woman says, you're tripping.
You're tripping. You bugging. You tripping.
That's all you need to know. You're not. You're not. It's all coming out. It's all coming out in the wash. So, all right. We got to get to Dr. Aaron Smith. Then I got to get out of here. Don't forget, we'll be back on Tuesday. Let me get to Dr. Aaron Smith's intro. And then... and we go.
By the red, the black, and the green.
Put your hands in the air. Make some noise.
Time to get your knowledge up and get ready to write down some facts with Dr. Aaron Smith.
Heed the words of the brother, Sissy.
And you got 5 minutes on me because I got to go to work. Go ahead, Doc.
No, I'll just do a little quick one.
Go get it.
I'll show you one video real quick. Let me know if you can hear the audio. Can you hear that?
Nah.
Oh, shit.
We was close. We were close. Get your
shit together, music.
I'm just gonna send you the video, Jay. Let you play.
The red, the black, and you can put it right in the private chat.
Yeah, there you go. You just play it. It's like 2.5. It might be almost 3 minutes.
3 minutes into it. All right.
Yeah. I mean, you can probably speed up a little bit, but I just wanted to show you the beginning of a documentary, just for sake of time. It's called Stealing Africa.
You said 2.5 in, right?
No, you started in the beginning. That's fine. That's you playing it? Yeah, if you watch it on YouTube if they want to watch it. But yeah, we watch the first 3 minutes. Stealing Africa, Why Poverty, it's called.
If I leave, y'all finish out the show. Here we go.
Röschlikon, a tiny village on the outskirts of Zurich and one of the richest communities in Switzerland. Real estate prices are booming, unemployment virtually non-existent, and social problems are few and rare. Or as the mayor puts it,
the Rüschlikon is a wealthy community, but they say, of course, you can be rich, but please don't show it.
One of the 5,300 villagers of Rüschlikon is Ivan Glassenberg, CEO of the commodity giant Glencore. Last year, his company went public, earning him more than $8.8 billion overnight.
Okay. The next thing was surprising because we got a phone call from the tax office of the canton. They said, please be prepared to have a bank account that can accept 360 million of Swiss francs.
The tax revenues from Ivan Glassenberg alone produced a surplus of more than 50 million Swiss francs. So the mayor decided to lower the taxes.
We proposed to reduce it by 7%.
But then trouble began. Meet Peter Kaddish and his wife Anna-Maria.
Ja, die Gemeinde wollte die Steuern 7% senken und wir haben dann einen Vorschlag gemacht, nur 5% zu senken. Also es ist eigentlich eine kleine Nuance. Es sind doch allerdings dann, diese 2% sind doch 1 Million Schweizer Franken.
The million Swiss francs was supposed to be used to help poor communities in Africa impacted by Glencore operations.
Man wünschte, dass dieses Geld zurückgegeben wird, dass dieses Geld in die Entwicklungshilfe fließt, dieses Geld eigentlich dahin fließt, wo es erwirtschaftet wurde von den einzelnen Arbeitern im Rohstoffhandel.
In keeping with the Swiss system of direct democracy, the villagers gathered for a town hall meeting.
That was a flux of people coming to our meeting room, and we said, oh, okay, maybe our 280 seats that are available will not be enough.
Many objected to Peter Kaddish's proposal. Some thought it was unfair to Ivan Glassenberg.
Ich finde das eine bodenlose Frechheit. Wir tun da jemanden verurteilen in dieser Gemeinde. Vor 2 Jahren hat man ihn aufgenommen. Man hat den Geldsäge gerne angenommen. Und jetzt tut man ihn so an den Pranger stellen.
I pause it for 10 seconds.
When the time came to vote.
So quick recap, right? This guy, he made these billions overnight by going public with the company Glencore. They're in this idyllic town. It looks like those clocks that open up with those gingerbread places, right? They said, you got to be ready to get this money. And one guy said, you know what? Instead of lowering the taxes 7%, lowering 5%, that'll allow us to give some money back to the people we're making all this money off of. Now they're going to take a vote because some people were like, why would we do that, right? Let's see what happens when they take this vote.
The outcome was obvious. Almost everyone wanted to keep the money in Rüschlikon.
The council had never to interfere or to defend our own proposal. So that were the people that took it to their own.
Eigentlich das Extremste war meiner Ansicht nach, dass die Leute, die hier leben, dass man zu wenig weiß, was auf dieser Welt passiert und dass man aber trotzdem sehr stark betroffen ist. Man ist ebenso betroffen wie auf der anderen Seite die Leute, die darunter leiden. Also wir leiden nicht, weil wir viel Geld bekommen, aber
So again, lastly, this is called Stealing Africa, Why Poverty. You can watch it online, WHYY. This is why people say slavery is not a long time ago. This is why people say that the reason why France is in uproar now and all these European nations that you all go to and think they're so beautiful in Paris and France and all this other stuff, because they're on the backs of Africans today. So now we're going to go from this idyllic place that just got this influx of extra money and just got their taxes reduced and then just voted not to give the black people anything. Let's go play that next scene so you can see where the money comes from. This is the last scene. Go ahead and press play.
Sind auch betroffen.
This is how Glencore makes their money in the copper mines.
This is the copper belt in Zambia. Beneath the ground are the largest copper reserves in Africa, an essential commodity in the global economy.
Glencore, under Glencore, yes.
Today, virtually all Zambian copper mines are owned by multinational corporations. In 10 years, they've extracted copper worth more than $29 billion.
Stop it right there.
As a country, as a
That's
nation.
it. That's all you need. $29 billion. Oh, why can't the black people get together? Because that's when Africa, they're having a fight. And there was a war in Africa. Those corrupt governments. $29 billion. So while they show you 12-year-olds with AK-47s and people with flies on their face starving and tell you, give 30 cents a day, these lying effing niggas are sitting there stealing billions and billions of dollars. This is the problem. This is why when we say Stephen A. Smith shouldn't just go along to get along, because the whole system is predicated on exploiting people and killing people and stealing from people. So you can't just go to work and you can't just do you and you can't just play along, because the game you're playing along with is literally killing and destroying your people. And when you wake up to that, you say, you know what? I can't just go to work. If anything, I'm going to take some of these resources from this master and try to wage war against them, but I ain't going to just ride out. I ain't just going to go buy me some copper and some diamonds, knowing about the blood diamonds and all the copper. That's just one example. Next week, we'll do a 3-part series for the sake of time.
Wow.
And there's a million examples just like that. So, but the crazy part is they know. Those people that live there, they know we're living this good because of companies like Glencore. You don't even know what Glencore is. But they know that France knows that they get the colonial tax from Haiti. They know that their Francos are using Africa. They know exactly how bad you're getting done dirty. That's why you ever saw, was it Gulliver's Travels? You ever see that where the giant's tied down by all the midgets? Remember that little cartoon they would show where the giant wakes up from sleep? That's black people around the world. I always say that, a sleeping giant. Please don't let these niggas learn. Because if they ever woke up, they wouldn't just try to keep their job. It would be a whole different story. They wouldn't be traveling to go to France. They wouldn't be going to Belgium to get waffles when King Leopold was murdering over 100 million or had 100 million people in slavery. No, they'd be like, they would be upset. And James Baldwin said to be black and relatively conscious is to be in a constant state of rage. When I meet black people that ain't mad about nothing, I get the hell away from them. Mm-hmm. But till next week.
Well, all right.
Ashabu, they have always been on the backs of Africa, but Africa is starting to rise up and say heck to the no. We're done.
Hell to the no.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Well, that's a 3-part series. So part 2.
And to promote yourself is all special the whole time. To promote yourself is hardworking and call the other people lazy. That's deep though. To be like, yo, they lazy. Word. You worked us here for 300 years, and you still working them now 500 years later. But you get on TV and you say, yeah, I don't know why they can't get together. They're lazy. Maybe it's not the fathers in the house.
Well, we're going to continue the series next week. We'll start a little earlier. We'll start it at 8, probably like 8:45. We'll start a little earlier to give you more
maybe
time.
With the audio something, so maybe you can just play it. I might be able to just hook the audio up so we can play the clips. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'll record it and then send it over to y'all. That might be easier too.
Yeah, if you just email it, then we can put it in or send it to Jay, send it to me, and we can record it and take it. Everybody, have a great weekend. That's the way we end it. Sorry, that's just what it is.
Cold Black ended that way.
Yeah, something to think about.
So everybody be safe in your travels, anything you do. If you're just staying home, be safe around the way. Be nice to each other. Protect yourself. Protect everything. Love me for who I am, not who you want me to be, because I can never be that. Understand there's only one thing in life that's guaranteed, it will end. So enjoy every minute, every second. You fight for everything in your life. Fight for your happiness. And never let anyone, anything, or anybody take it from you. From Jay Black, Sexy Mo, Lady Q, Woke Up Inspired. Don't forget the Woke Up Inspired. Don't forget that if you want your hoodies, you want your customized whatever, go directly to their account, and you can get the hoodies and get it whatever you want to say. Sexy Mo, Amani, thank you to Amani for Here's the Thing. Thank you to Kamari. Every Thursday. Name of the documentary, Doc. Name of the documentary.
Stealing Africa is right on YouTube. Stealing Africa, Why Poverty. PBS
Stealing Africa, Why Poverty. You'll get the second episode, second
the
part.
third installment. Yeah, third installment is the final. Is next week.
All right, is the second installment or third installment?
The third. We talk a little bit about wealth last week, but we'll finish our wealth talk.
And I know what's coming next, so I'm out.
Get on out of here. You already know what it is. You already know what it is.
I know what you about to do.
You already know what it is.
What's up, niggas? Hey, yo, I know you ain't talking about me, dog.
We gone. Gone, man.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.